Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Nobody's safe. Soon as we step out the
Welcome to
cage,
the first
we
official
nobody's
episode of
safe.
Meeting of the GoldMinds,
Either you stay in your place,
a brand new podcast hosted by a group of degenerates who all root for the only professional basketball team in Los Angeles that's worth talking about. We'll talk about the good, the bad, and the really fucked up shit. We do things differently on this podcast. Don't worry, we will cover all things Lakers. We'll have your analytics. We'll talk salary cap. We'll talk about the rookies, the old guys, and even the front office. We're also going to talk pop culture, music, film, and if it's a funny story, even some politics. But our goal is to always make this shit entertaining. So like the late great Dr. Buss used to say there in all those nights in the Forum Club, it's showtime, bitches.
Hello, welcome. This is the meeting of the GoldMinds. This is the meeting of Purple and GoldMinds. This is the first inaugural podcast. Basically,
Stop recording.
Say what?
Stop recording.
Stop recording?
Stop recording.
I'm not gonna stop recording.
Stop recording. Just trust me.
Bro, I'm not gonna stop.
Stop
Okay,
recording.
what do you want to say?
He can just fix it. He can edit it.
Yeah. What?
All right, no problem. Just do a countdown, and I will drive us in. Just do a countdown, and I
Then
will drive
you are
us.
the biggest asshole. Oh my
Just
god!
Hey, just trust
I'm
me.
not gonna edit this. This is
Just-
part of it now.
No. Just give me a countdown. You can do Spanish or English.
Wow.
And then just-
Oye,
just
te dijo
trust
que
me.
no sirve.
Just
Bruh.
trust me.
Those intros.
Boy. Okay.
Look, I don't even blame Alan and Tony if they converse in Spanish for you doing this shit. Jesus
He basically
Christ!
saying you suck at intros.
All right. There you go. 3, 2,
Two,
1.
one.
And I'm not gonna edit this. Go ahead.
Man, I don't give a fuck what my dad's passport says. I will rather eat ass before I ever eat bun and cheese. King, I know you're a fellow Jamaican. You're in the bobsled with me. What do you think?
And he's muted.
God damn, man.
King, you suck, man.
Wait,
He
you want me
muted
to
it.
answer it when you say that?
Yes.
Go ahead then. Start
Welcome
over.
to the
So,
meeting
yeah,
of the gold
give me a
mine,
countdown.
guys.
Give me a countdown.
I'm literally not gonna edit this. So
No problem. Give me.
You are,
We'll
Tony.
have this as our outtake.
3, 2,
We'll have this as our outtake.
1. Take.
Man, I
50.
don't give a flying fuck what my dad's passport says. I would rather eat ass instead of bun and cheese. King, you're in the bobsled with me. You're a fellow Jamaican. What's up? You agree with me on this?
I don't. I love bun and cheese. Sorry.
You know what, man? Fuck you. I was hoping for some help. Look, I
Hey,
don't give
that's
a
my
fuck.
word.
Look, you get who the fuck wants to eat canned cheese, wheat bread, and cherries? Like, it doesn't make no fucking sense. Like, I'm sorry. Like, we get many things right. We got the reggae, we got bitches, we got beaches, we got cola champagne, but I'm sorry. Like, we got the bun and cheese thing wrong, man. It's fucking disgusting. I'm sorry. Like, let me ask you, we got some Spanish guys here, and Tony, Alan, are there some foods in your culture that you just absolutely will not eat?
We're Mexicans, dude. We fucking eat everything.
Oh,
We're
I'm not
Latinos.
Mexican. I'm Puerto Rican.
We're Latino.
man.
Yeah, well, we're Latinos.
Yeah, don't associate him. Don't associate
Chicken
him.
legs. Chicken legs. That's
Chicken
probably-
legs.
Yeah.
You don't
I
like
don't
wings?
like
You don't.
chicken
You don't like you mean chicken feet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, well, feet, legs, like it's.
Well,
No,
legs
that's
is
not
the
the same.
legs
That's
is
not the
dip-
same.
That's not the same.
well, feet. There you
I'm
go.
with,
Feet.
I'm with you on the chicken
sorry.
feet. Nothing with
I
like,
won't eat chicken feet either.
look, I've sucked
So
on toes, but
so
I
you-
never fuck with
You
chicken.
eat chicken
Depends if
legs
it's
like
fried
dark
though.
meat?
Like,
You guys eat dark meat
It's
with the
hard to-
chicken?
Oh, I love dark meat.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
I eat the dark meat.
Bet you do.
I love dark meat.
Once you go black.
what else do you don't
You
like?
never go back.
Wings and breasts.
See,
You
know,
don't
I
eat
will-
wings and you don't eat breast.
No, that's what I eat. I don't eat the legs and the thighs.
Yeah, What's the
What's
slander?
wrong with you?
What's the slander with chicken thighs? I don't get that.
I just don't like it.
That's the juiciest part of the of the chicken.
Yeah, like my mom
you-
finds it utterly
Have you
disgusting.
scarred? Like, are you
I
scarred?
only
from
eat it.
little?
So I only eat it chopped up. Like there's certain places in certain malls, like bourbon chicken,
Chopped up.
teriyaki chicken. I think that part of that is made from chicken thighs. But I don't like just to put a chicken thigh on the grill and cook it and I'm gonna eat it. That's not
Okay, KB, you all right? So you're the resident
That's
Afro
wild,
American.
man. That's fucking
KB,
wild.
you're the resident Afro American. Give me a soul food that you will not fuck with.
That I will not fuck
That
with.
you will
Yeah.
not fuck with.
I don't.
Chicken.
I don't like yams. Yams are not my thing.
No,
You don't like sweet potato?
You don't like.
I like. So the funny thing, this is the weird part. I don't like candied yams, but I do like. I like sweet potato pie. So
Wait, you don't like sweet potato? Like the
One's
potato?
hot and one's cold.
what? So what? I mean, a lot of people say sweet potatoes. Some people say yams. My family loves to make candy yams, and it's very bad for you. It's not good for you.
Shit is a
but-
candy jam.
Candy
No,
yams.
Yeah, what the
Oh man.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what a
potatoes is
candy
good.
yam is, right?
There you go. Go ahead.
You take 2 sweet potatoes, right?
Uh-huh.
And you peel them, right? And
Mhm.
then you get maybe 1,
Butter.
2, 3 pounds of sugar, right?
And butter.
4 sticks of butter.
Brown sugar.
That you get 4 pounds of you get about 3 pounds of white sugar. Then
Yeah,
you
white
add
sugar,
about
yeah.
another 3 pounds
Wow.
of brown sugar, and then you
Mhm.
add some nutmeg, some cinnamon,
Cinnamon.
about 3 sticks
Mar-
of butter.
Marshmallows.
You know, some people do it with the
Some people
marshmallows, some
do
do it
marshmallows.
without. Some do
Okay.
it with, some do it without.
You
I'm
don't
not-
like that?
I love it.
Oh, it's but here's the sad part. Here's the crazy part. Like, so KB, if someone got some candied yams, put it in a pie crust, put it back in the oven, you'll eat it.
But it's different. It's not the same.
Mm.
You don't
Well-
do all of that to sweet potato pie.
Oh no. Well, sweet potato pie is different, but I mean, I just for candy yams for the life, man, I just never liked them. So there you go. There you go.
Well,
I mean, he
here we go.
responded.
Well,
I'm surprised you didn't say chitlins or gizzards.
Oh, I don't fuck with chitlins either.
no,
But hey, that's just me.
no. It takes a different type of motherfucker to eat some chitlins. But
Bro,
you know
I
what?
tried chitlins even covered in hot sauce. That's just
What's wrong with
No.
chitlins? What's wrong? You guys don't like chitlins?
No.
No.
Intestines.
I don't like pig feet. I don't like chitlins. No.
I want me some pig's feet.
I don't like turkey neck, bro. I don't like turkey necks either.
Oh, turkey.
Yo, hold on. What movie is that from? Pig feet.
That's from
Oh,
Friday.
For Friday.
Yes,
Friday.
yes, it is.
Uh,
Yes, it is.
I don't like.
R.I.P.
Hey, I don't like hog milk
R.I.P.,
either.
Mr.
Chitlins
Witherspoon.
looks like a dried pussy.
Oh my god, bro! What? This is supposed to be recorded.
Man,
Edit that out, Tony. Pretty please.
Man,
Nah,
man.
this is
Hey,
the
hey,
unedited
speaking of,
version.
hey,
Yeah.
speaking of
yeah.
dry pussy,
Bro, what?
Look.
Tony, what is going on?
You know what's funny about this?
Look at that.
By the way, just to give people an insight as to like if you post this in YouTube, it gives you like a section like you can click and say like it's for kids or not for kids. This is
Gotcha.
definitely going in the not for kids section. So
Sweet.
Just-
Okay.
hey, you know what? That
Yeah, I showed
leads
the
me
picture
to our
for
perfect
reference.
segue. Hey, this is our perfect segue because you know what? This is a podcast that's not made for kids. Fuck them kids. But I will have to welcome you to the first episode of Meeting of the Gold Minds. And we are your purple and gold minds. We're just a group of degenerates that fucking love the only team in Los Angeles that's worth talking about, and that's the Lakers, the Lake Show, 17-time NBA champions. Co-hosting with us, our first co-host today is the bald mojito himself. It is happy hour whenever he wakes up. It is Tony Vega. He is at Bald Mojito on Twitter. What's up, brother? What's on your purple and gold mine?
So Zen doesn't like my intros. That's not my purple and gold line. I'll be honest. It took 8 minutes with 50 seconds to kind of get through all this. And yeah, no,
Hey, we got a blooper. Wait, hey, we got something for the gram and we got something for YouTube. We got an outtake.
oh shit, no, this
We got
bloopers.
outtakes.
You
Content.
think I'm gonna spend time editing this?
Oh, I thought
no,
you were gonna edit it.
I'm not gonna edit.
Well,
it.
Tony, what else the fuck are you gonna do? Of course you're gonna edit the blooper reels. Not like you're doing the intros.
Oh no, I did an intro. You guys didn't like it. So
Oh wait, don't include me.
one said that it was too AI ish. The other one said that the music was off. You want the original one, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
the whole last section of it was like, I didn't feel it. So yeah, that's in my purple and gold line. So
Well, hold on. In my defense, I
There you
said I
go.
didn't like the voice of the podcast intro.
Well,
Would you rather? Hey, would you rather me
I
lie
like
to
the
you or be
honesty.
honest?
I like the honesty. I just, again, I'm not gonna work. So it's a Sunday. Jesus, you people.
Well, Alan, the blunted one, he is at the blunted one on Twitter. He will tell you to go fuck yourself, but without even, trying to fuck you. What's up, Alan? What's up, brother? What's on your purple and gold mine? Good to see you, man. Because look, you're making the Jamaicans look bad with all your fucking jobs, man. So it's good to have you with us. What's up, man?
What up, man? Purple and gold. My purple and gold mine is trying to fucking catch up with you motherfuckers because it's been a while.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. I'm here. I'm there. I'm everywhere. I'm nowhere. Again, I'll go tell you to go fuck yourself without batting an eye. So I'm here to catch up.
There you go. There you go. Well, this guy is the mustard to my ketchup. He is the yin to my yang. He is the anchor. He is the anchor of this Jamaican bobsled team. It is King David himself, the context king. He is chasing number 18 on Twitter at chasing number 18. What's up, brethren? Wagwan. What's on your purple and gold mine?
Greg Popovich just signed a 5-year deal, and he's 74 years old. That's crazy. The contract is actually also worth $80 million. What 74-year-old person is making $80 million?
Hey, I just saw a tweet. Right? Well, hold on. Did someone? I don't know if it was Hubie. I forgot who tweeted it out. But by the end of his contract, he'll be able to run for president of the United States.
Yeah, I saw that too. And here's the funny part about it: because he is not only going to be the coach, he's also the GM. He also runs the San Antonio Spurs, all of their basketball operations. He does not even have to finish the contract to get all that money.
Not at all. Not good for him. He negotiated against himself.
So if Alan's gonna tell you to go fuck yourself, he doesn't have to try to fuck you because you're fucking yourself. It's the point of him telling you to go do it yourself because he doesn't want to do it. But go ahead.
Well,
this gonna be on YouTube, right? Because I swear this is the moneymaker right here, guys. Like shit. You're welcome.
He is pretty Ricky. And
last
but never least is the fucking coach. He is at KB Brown 22 on Twitter. It is our coach, the X's and O's guy, Mr. KB. What's up, brother? First episode of the podcast. What are we doing? What's on your purple and gold mine?
Man, what's on my purple and gold mine is I definitely need to keep up with you guys, man. I'm not even been so dang busy. Not as busy as Alan. I don't think anybody can be as busy as Alan. But just working, man. Working and coaching. So another long weekend done and time for new work week. But yeah, on my purple and gold mine is getting more sleep.
There you go.
That's mine.
We are recording this Sunday night, July 9th. It is 8:58 p.m. on the West Coast. Last but not least, it is me. I am at Rebel. He is on Twitter. Born Rebel. I'm not Phil Jackson, but they call me Zen. And we are your purple and gold mines. And thank you for tuning in to our first episode. We got a lot to talk about tonight. Shit. So, guys, we are, like I just said, it's second week of July. A lot has happened, since we on YouTube, on our, I guess you can call it our preseason videos on YouTube, which you can follow at Purple GoldMinds on YouTube. We had a discussion about after the draft, what we, getting Maxwell Lewis and JHS, but we haven't spoke. We haven't recorded anything regarding free agency. So, today's episode is hashtag Lakers Summer Part 1. It is Part 1 because we haven't finished the summer yet, but a lot of things have happened so far this summer. So can we talk about the masterclass that Robbie P, a.k.a. Rob Pelinka, pulled off? What would it be? Last week, Friday? So last weekend, a week ago, he pulled off a damn masterclass. Tony, you're our cap guy. Lead us, man.
I mean, we kind of were positioned to kind of do what Rob Pelinka did. I think the one thing that the Russ trade kind of helped us is give us contracts, flexibility, expirings, and hey, it got us. We lost Bamba, we lost Beasley, but we turned that into Gabe Vincent. We turned that into Torian Prince and what's the other guy? Sorry, I'm blanking here. Cam Reddish, yeah, and Jackson Hayes. So we kind of revamped our structure, our bench specifically because if you think about it, we resigned D'Lo. We got so just I think where the masterclass of Rob Pelinka comes into play is like the numbers, like the fact that we got Rui basically at 17 per year, which is amazing. The thing that we got Austin Reeves 12 million per year, amazing. The reason that we got Gabe Vincent on the taxpayer, that's 11 million per year, amazing. Jackson Hayes, Cam Reddish, those are vet mins. Again, we had a limited tool chest to a certain extent. We didn't have cap space, and we basically made it work without making trades. You know, so I think it's a home run. We also, and I feel like now that we're watching summer league, even our two-way guys, our rookies are looking good too. So it's like it seems it was a good offseason considering this free agent market isn't really good at all. So yeah, I think it's a win. Does that make sense? Hello, Zen?
Yeah, I think that makes
Yeah.
perfect
Did
sense.
I lull you to sleep?
No. Look,
No,
I
no. Okay, good. At least I didn't void my contract. So go ahead.
No, you didn't void your contract. No, you know what? Look, um, Rob Pelinka pulled out moves that a lot of us did not anticipate, and there's so many.
Wait. Now you're going a little bit crossing the line. I had 90% of that roster in my tweets, though I had
But
like
you-
20 tweets about it. But I had it. I had a version of it.
Yes.
Okay,
Don't,
so you had Torian Prince.
don't
You had
put, don't put what you thought on.
I had Torian Prince.
you had Gabe Vincent.
I did not have Gabe Vincent. Gabe Vincent is the one that was I did not.
I think everyone was surprised about, but Gabe
that was the one surprising move. It's specifically, like even at the time, Gabe Vincent going for another guard. Like I think everybody, even when we were in playback, we were like, "Whoa, this means D'Lo's not coming. This means something's brewing, like a sign and trade, something like that." Because we didn't think we were gonna get a guard. You know, we thought that was like D'Lo's replacement, but it turns out that they signed D'Lo and we got Vincent, which again, as a backup point guard, great. But that is a surprising signing. That is basically the Dennis Schroeder replacement, which I'm not gonna lie, for what Dennis Schroeder went for. Yeah, That's a fair bargain, fair deal. And that's the thing. Like it's a fair everything that you seen in the Lakers do is just basically it's a fair deal. It's like, oh, that's a bargain price. That's a like literally we just went. There was a sale, and he just basically got everything on sale or had a coupon. Like, it's kind of crazy to say. Like, we thought Austin Reeves was going to go for $90 million. Nobody signed that offer. Nobody offered it. He went for 55, I think.
Rob
something
to
like
scare everybody off.
Yeah. So
54.
again, like it's not like we had like this boom of an off season. It's just the fact that we got everybody on cost controlled contracts that was very surprising. So and the direction that they're going and the fact that we got look at last year. We had Lonnie Walker. We had we had Patrick. Well, not Patrick Beverly, but we had Westbrook still on the roster. We had Trey Brown, JTA. Like compare those players to what we've gotten. Like it's
Night and day.
it's night and day. Like and I think I think we got quality role players. And hopefully the inner growth of Rui, the inner growth of Austin Reeves, that's FIBA Austin Reeves. Just saying, like, I think we got a good squad. But yeah. By the way, Trick.
King.
Yeah, masterclass, 100%. I'm not going to take too much time because I think Tony took a while with his long-winded. Which, by the way, a couple of days ago, he came into a space also straight throughout our group chat and said Dallas won free agency, and then he just spoke glowingly about what the Lakers did. Kind of.
If you mean, do you want me to explain that, or do you just want to?
I'm just gonna say that, and we're just gonna move
Okay,
that.
cool.
Yeah. So
I still think they did, but go ahead, man.
I think with the re-signings is what really kind of it kind of basically because we did not have to do that much to get to the point that we're at. Re-sign Rui, re-sign Austin, re-sign D'Lo. All right, they're good. If they would have just done that, and that probably would have that would have been good enough to me. We're okay. So now we're setting ourselves up at least for the trade deadline to make some moves. That's if we keep Bondo, we keep Beasley. All right, we're running it back. Let's see what these guys do with the full training camp. That's not what he did. He said, you know what? I'm going to go for a home run. Let's get rid of Bamba. Let's get rid of Beasley. And he went and got some pieces that I think we needed. Torian Prince, 3-and-D guy. We went and got Gabe Vincent. Basically a Dennis Schroeder replacement who can shoot. He actually can shoot the ball. He's a good shooter. Cam Reddish, to me, is going to be the X factor just due to the fact that Max Christie is supposed to be that ascending guy from last year that's supposed to grow into a role. And you bring in a guy like Cam Reddish, who, when you look at the two, their skill sets are kind of similar. So it's going to be funny to see how that works, that component, to see if they can play together or which one of them are going to take the other's minutes. Jackson Hayes, I think, at the 4, I don't think he is skilled enough in this defense to play the 5. I think AD's still going to have to play there. But I think he does alleviate a little bit of the pressure as far as AD having to be the sole rim protector, the sole guy that takes on their big man. You can sometimes spare him and say, okay, Jackson, you go get him. You go, you can stay back, or you can kind of play the focal guy, and AD plays free safety. Kind of like what happened in the playoffs against Denver when Rui actually played against Jokic for a while, and AD just stayed back and roamed a little bit. So, and I think they're still in the market for another guy. So, yeah, definitely ski mask Rob. Put a ski mask on this offseason.
So why ski mask? What trades did he execute?
Well, it's not. It's because of the way that the Lakers front office is perceived. they're perceived as the guys that's always getting got. And it always seems as if Rob Pelinka always turns the tables and say, nope. It's like that Kanye West, and you can insert that. The Kanye West thing where he talks about him being freed from Adidas, and what does he say? Gotcha. That's exactly what Rob Pelinka does. You think you're gonna get me? Gotcha. And we end up with the better end of the deal. So
Well, that's my point. Why, like, when you look at Dallas and the tools that they had to basically execute the roster change that they did, like, again, there is not big name guys. We did not get big name guys. We retain people that are essential. They retain people that are essential. To a certain extent, for you to say that their offseason compared to our offseason, like in terms of the moves, the cap space, what they had to work with, even like look at how beautifully they navigated that draft with the whole like shedding Berton's contract, creating a player exception, getting a pick on just getting Rashawn Holmes, which you need a center to a certain extent. Like now, like think about it this way: we don't have trade assets right now. We don't. Our trade assets, its name is Austin Reeves and Rui. And you know why? Because D'Lo is not a trade asset. And so far from the reporting, at the recording of this particular video, like D'Lo's contract is a 1+1, so it inherently has a no trade clause. Inherently, like it's there, it's baked in.
He has veto power.
He has veto rights. So to a certain extent, if you trade him, he has to go to a place where he feels comfortable that he'll get paid. But if not, he's not going to do that. So to a certain extent, he's not a trade chip. Then you have Gabe Vincent as well. Are you going to trade a 3-year contract?
Hold on, because
yeah,
his is not. It's not a qualifying offer, and it's not. He didn't re-sign. He essentially got extended. That's what they say his contract is. It's an extension. It's not a re-sign.
It's still a 1+1, an extension of 1+1. Like you can go through the reporting. It's baked into the new CBA. It could be an extension. It could be a new contract. Whatever the case is, it has veto power. So unless D'Lo negotiates it and says no, then the Lakers are like they're to a certain extent they're married to this roster, and I hope it works out, which I think it does. It makes sense. This roster is way better. Like I hope it gels. But but they don't have like tradable assets like they did with Bamba and Beasley and Lonnie Walker. Like
Tony, you know what you sound like? You sound like you just got married to this fine ass woman, big titties. She have a Harvard education, fat ass, beautiful face, and then you're breasts, titties, bazookas, whatever you want to call them, right? She is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
And you're worried that, damn, if I divorce her, she's going to get half my money. It's like, you just got a fucking dime piece. Like, we literally got D'Lo. D'Lo was in the market for $30 million a year. We got him plus a legit backup who could also be a starter. We got D'Lo and the backup for 29.5. So to me, I think this humbles. I think we're going to get the best of D'Lo. Like, look, you folks that have been supporting Purple and Gold Mines on Twitter with our Daytime Lake Show, and even previous episodes of Meeting of the Gold Mines on YouTube. You guys know I'm not a big D'Lo fan. But for a person that just took his bag got much smaller. Like, he had a duffel bag. Now he has like a purse. Like, he got a purse now. So he wants to go back to that duffel bag. I think he got humbled. I think he got a 1+1 where it's just like, yo, if he does what he's supposed to do, then guess what? He can opt out and get his money. So I think it was a trade off for us to make all the moves that we made, and we're still under the salary cap. I mean, under the luxury tax. I
Yeah,
gotta call it a win.
depends on what we do for the 14th and 15th, by the way. So, doing some calculations, seeing the final, because the thing is, like, they say, oh, we signed this player, like official signings just happened after like 6. So now we know the exact figures,
Right.
and some of the exact figures, like, now they have a decision to make, either because weirdly enough they gave Castleton enough money to be that 14th roster spot and be below that luxury line,
Well,
which I find it very very curious.
What is
Yet,
it, 75K, and then it turns into 250 if he is on
mhm.
basically on
I'm
the
not
week.
saying that Castleton's the 14th spot, but I'm just saying if you fill the 14th and 15th, you go beyond it.
well,
And
yeah.
by the way, I do love the analogy that you provided, but if she speaks a certain way and it rubs you the wrong way, just saying, I think you know better than that. But go ahead.
Well, I don't know. I don't know because titties are titties. KB,
Breast.
breast are breast. KB. Now you heard Tony bring up the 14th roster spot. You know all the moves that Rob made.
Mm-hmm.
Who you think? Who would be your pick for that 14th roster spot?
There's this one guy who went undrafted from Florida who has all the intangibles and he's young. I think his last name starts with the C and first name starts with the C. So, I did like Castles back in Game of Thrones. So, right. Oh, Castleton. God damn it. There you go.
Castle
Castleton.
Hustle. Castle Hustle.
Hey, no, more like Castle Fun because that's what Trevor Lane, quote unquote, gave him. I'm just saying. But no, I mean, all jokes aside, I would actually go for I would vote. It would be for Castleton to get the 14th roster spot because I understand how. I don't know if everybody has noticed, but if you are, with the Lakers, we've been tied to see Christian Wood. I don't understand why because one, he's a defensive liability and two, he's all offense. So I kind of get like why everybody thinks he'll be really, really good down stretch the floor, all this and that. But the way that he doesn't have court vision like Castleton does, and Castleton can actually bring the ball up the court and give good pick and rolls and roll to the basket and finish at the rim. And he just fills up stats. I know a lot of people say that what was it? Summer league doesn't matter. It's not for it's to some people it doesn't matter. People who know basketball, who know the game, like you gentlemen here with me, and a lot of other people out there, know it's not about winning or losing. It's about how you play with the team, and then what do you do for the Lakers that they need, and for what he provides, the Lakers need. So I think it goes to Castleton. I know a lot of people want Bismack Biyombo and Christian Wood. I'm good on that. Stay young, teach him some. He's still learning, but when you get a chance to work with Phil Handy, Darvin Ham, and hopefully we got other people to teach him more. I think Castleton can be really good and be with us for long term. So, Castleton.
Alan, where are you at on this? All right. Alan is busy looking for another job. He is a hardworking guy. King, where you at? Where you at on this 15th?
Alan's right there. Alan's
Oh,
right there.
Alan's back.
There he is. I just seen him on mute. Alan?
Alan, are you there? All right.
All right, we'll get back to Alan. So King, where you at on this 14th roster spot? Because this whole Castleton shit that KB's talking about, I'm not with it.
Yeah, so I wouldn't mind him being on the roster because I do think he has the tools to be a good player. But I don't think he is ready for an 82 game season. So I will keep him on a two-way. Let him kind of go through the ropes like Max did. Even though I think he's going to be quicker to get pulled up than Max, or he's not going to spend the whole year in the G League playing like Max Christie did. He's probably going to spend like half a year. They probably want him to put on a little bit of weight. I think he's at 250 now. You get him to 265, 270, he's going to be ready to go. But I think Christian Wood is the move. I know KB was just talking about him not being able to play defense. He's tall. He can block some shots. He can stretch the floor. Anthony Davis is your defender. Jackson Hayes is your defender. Vanderbilt, Torian Prince. You have enough of those guys. Get somebody who can shoot the ball.
Yeah. I'm with you. Look, here's the thing. It would be Biyombo. It would be Bismack Biyombo for me because when we got Jackson Hayes, we got a big man who is like, lanky. We need a tough guy. We need a guy who is like, that just has that muscle. That's going to be kind of like, I don't want to say goon, but we're going to need someone that does like legit dirty work. I'm talking about a person that's perfectly fine getting 8 boards, 5 fouls, and 0 points. Someone that's like a real utility guy that's going to do the dirty work. Someone that, he's not going to stop Joker when we go against Denver, but it's like, slow him down a little, go like, play him hard. You got 6 fouls. So I just think, Biyombo, we got too many like skinny, tall guys or guys who really just don't want to play like with force. Castleton is cool. I agree with King. I think he's going to be a two-way player. I watched him today in the second summer league game in Vegas, and he's still some. There's a lot of hesitancy, a lot of like really unsure of himself type of thing. Now, one thing to his benefit, to his advantage, one thing you cannot teach is size. You can't teach size. You can't train size. So he has the size. I think there might be some opportunities, this year where if you put him on a two-way contract, maybe on nights that we play against like a Minnesota, Castleton would have been helpful for us last season when we went against like Orlando. So when we go against like really like tall teams, let's bring them up. Tony, 14th roster spot.
So by the way, while we're recording this, Joan Buha kind of went on an article, and I'm just gonna read out there's a snippet of it. Center Christian Wood, Bismack Biyombo are in consideration for the 14th roster spot. According to team sources not authorized to speak publicly on the matter, the Lakers had interest in Dario Saric before he signed with the Golden State Warriors earlier this week. Those sources said. Pelinka clarified that Los Angeles Lakers is hoping to find a player that is different than Hayes from a skill set perspective. To a certain extent, you could say that Hayes is a lob threat. He's a rim protector, and maybe like he's just an athletic human being, 6'11". So for those who kind of remember the 2020 model, he is as close as you can say JaVale is in terms of the athleticism, just the overall offensive package. At least the hope is that he is a JaVale. Looking at Bismack, I agree with you, Zen. I totally agree with you, but I don't think I wouldn't be mad if we go to Bismack, but I don't know. I think this was screaming here at this article and even what's being reported and looking at the market, really. I feel like they're really honing in on Christian Wood, which provides kind of like the offensive threat, the floor spacing. He is a defensive cone, but there's a potential upside there. He does raise the ceiling offensively. So
You guys think he's a cone defensively?
Look at the stats; they're horrible. They're just plain and simple.
So
Like there
sometimes,
is a specific reason why. There's a specific reason why Dallas had him coming off the bench.
well, so here's the
So-
thing. Here's the thing. If you're looking for Christian Wood to be your anchor, he's going to be a cone. He's not going to be looked at to be an anchor. Anthony Davis is your anchor.
So and by the way, I feel like the Lakers are gonna pivot to Biyombo because I feel like Christian Wood's gonna go to like think about it this way. The
Phoenix
Knicks.
is off. I think Phoenix is off.
Phoenix is done. They
Bol.
don't have a spot. They're probably looking at Bol. Miami is on the Dame time
They're
currently.
distracted.
And they have, I don't think there's the space or the mentality to bring Christian Wood. Who knows? Maybe. Like I think that's a
Look, and
legit
that's what
possibility.
I'm trying to think. Like if we go down the list of like
Well, the biggest
contenders,
name that makes sense, because it really does make sense. Like is technically, if you think about it, it's the Knicks. Like they lost Obi Toppin. They don't have an Obi Toppin replacement. They don't have a power forward. And if you use him as a power forward, makes sense. He's not a tall, like Christian Wood is not a tall guy. Like he's not technically a center. He is a stretch 5 or a power forward. He's not.
So if you actually look, the Knicks front court is kind of built like the Lakers front court. And if you had to choose which team you're going to go to, are you going to pick the Knicks over the Lakers?
Well, the thing is, the Knicks have more to offer, though. They do have, I think, some of the.
I don't think anyone's giving him more than the vet, man.
I don't think so either, but they may sweeten the. Again, you're trying to tell me who gets the 14th. I agree with Zen. It's going to be Biyombo, but I have a different logic to think that way. Like it's just. And I'm not. I'm going to say Castleton could also join the 14th roster spot. And by the way, there is something to know about this is that if you like Fudge from Summer League, from our team, if you like Swider, if you like all those kids, you could say KB. I know you. What are you going to say, KB?
Sweet. Thank you for tagging me, Coach. This is what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I'm right there with King. I mean, you can say that the Knicks have something to offer a lot better, but what do the Knicks have to offer besides getting at what? I'm not even trying to be mean because we're talking about Christian Wood, are we not?
Vander. Oh, goodness. Go ahead.
I'm just saying. I'm not trying to be. No, I'm not going to do no Knicks slander. I'm just saying. Let's be realistic here. What do the Knicks have to offer? Or we're talking about Christian Wood, right? Just want to make sure.
Yep.
What do the Knicks have to offer that the Lakers can't when it comes to championships or getting to the championship? Because that's ultimately what Steve Wood's going to want. Because he ain't getting paid.
Right,
So,
but I think he wants a role because he wants to get paid. So he wants.
Oh,
to be
okay. Well, King.
Are the Lakers going to be able to say Christian Wood, you're going to play 20 minutes again tonight?
I mean, I think if anything, he'll be able to do a lot more than Jackson Hayes can when it comes on the offensive side. But the defensive side is the question mark because it's the same look. I put it in the same category as when it comes for Cam Reddish. You give Cam Reddish an opportunity to prove himself, he gets paid. He doesn't prove himself, he doesn't. Ultimately, it'll be the same thing for C. Wood. So when it comes down to Christian Wood, I kind of want to see what he's going to do. I got you. I'm about to get to you next. When it comes down to what Christian Wood wants to do you want to win a chip or you want to get paid? You win a chip, you're going to get paid, dog, because you're going to be a contributor in helping us win that chip. But if you want to go to the Knicks and get routed in the second round, go ahead. Like, it is what you want to do. So,
Yeah,
my bad, Alan. Go ahead, bro.
I think he wants a big role on a team that contends.
And it's not the Knicks. It's not the Knicks. Definitely not the Knicks.
Go ahead, Alan.
I think it just boils down to wherever Christian Wood wants to go. Like honestly, because it's gonna boil down to where C Wood wants to go. Like I don't even think the Lakers are specifically waiting because it's like we're. I don't think any other team is probably going to offer maybe the vet min, maybe a little bit more, but like he hasn't gotten an offer yet, right? So I think it boils down to where he just wants to go. He's gonna have he'll have a. I don't think he'll have. I feel like he'll have a bigger role in LA. To be quite honest, I mean, if he's a, I don't think he's like he's. I guess a defensive viability, but like he does. That's some length in there. So I mean, he contributes on some altered shots. Like I've watched him play. I kind of. Why is that a pause?
I'm not repeating what you said, but go ahead.
Because he altered shots.
No.
No, because of the wood.
Okay, I didn't see that.
You were talking about how long his wood is.
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
I said he has long arms. I don't know how.
Oh my lord! Stop.
So, Alan, that's not what you said.
That's exactly what I. This is.
You were
this
talking
is-
about the length of his wood.
You did say the word "he has length" is what you said.
Yeah. You're talking about the length of his wood.
You guys are immature. You're
Yeah,
still-
you guys are seriously immature. What the
That's
fuck?
why I
dude?
just paused it and made it and said to keep going.
You didn't even have to pause it. Like,
I
you
apologize.
didn't have to comment.
yeah,
either.
like you didn't have to say pause. I'm like, why are you saying pause? Like, what the fuck?
Hey,
Fuck.
look, and hey, shout out to the LGBTQIA plus community. We're perfectly friendly. We make jokes about everyone. Look, I'm perfectly fine. Hey, yeah, exactly. Did you see Dennis Rodman's legs walking in the parade? I'm just saying. He has nice legs.
I don't know if y'all know, but
my first baby mama of my two oldest kids, her brother is gay, and so is her mom. So I mean,
So, by the way, I do appreciate everybody tuning in. If you are still with us in the 45
y'all
minute mark,
cut me off.
just wanted to say that this is probably the first and last time because we may be canceled by this point. But just go ahead.
Anyways, like fuck you guys. You guys cut me off. Anyways, I don't think either Bismack, Biombo, or Seawood. I don't think it matters who we really get. One of those guys, I think one will contribute on one end, one will contribute on the other. So like you pause again, but I don't think it really matters at this point. Like like it doesn't matter if we get Seawood or it doesn't matter if we get Biombo. I would like some offensive shit. So you can randomly get 20 a night from Seawood. Maybe I don't think Biombo can really do that. I'd prefer Seawood out of anything, but it doesn't really matter. I don't care. At this point, I don't care. I think our team is pretty solid with the way it is.
So two things.
Can you call him Christian Wood?
No, two things. First, you can't get mad at me for saying pause and then pause yourself. That's
because I said both ends.
And then can you please stop saying
when I heard it,
Wood?
That's his name, C Wood. Like
no, his name is Christian.
I'm not gonna call him Christian Wood. Like his name is C Wood.
All right, this is
Christian Wood. Y'all are fucking immature as fuck. Dude. Oh my god, dude.
Where are we?
This is why I don't hate. This is why I'm not looking for other jobs because I can't handle you guys.
Can we move on to Summer League now, please?
Yeah, let's talk about Summer League. Look, we got the baby Lakers. It's been the Max Christie show. Look, King, I'm gonna give all you guys your flowers.
Yeah, please.
Okay, Matt, you guys are high on Max Christie.
Been high on, yeah.
He has improved. He does deserve to be a part of the rotation. Now, we are gonna talk about where in the rotation because I'm sure we differ on that. But let's start off with Max Christie. Like, what do you guys think? Like, holy shit, he looks great. He looks great. He's
pause. That's probably.
Oh wow.
No, and it's not like he looks great, but like it's
what?
Good job.
What?
It's not a bad. It's not.
What? Are you?
I'm actually more surprised.
You're ditching our son here, buddy.
No, I'm not. I'm not actually.
Let's say.
I'm just saying. Like, I'm actually more intrigued. Like, not because I feel like Max Christie has been like the focal point, but like Hodge has been probably the most intriguing player that we've had for a while in terms of like that 3 and like like that KCP role. Like I can't believe we got him as like that two-way, and then Castleton and what he could become is so intriguing. But Max Christie is like, this is who we knew he could be, and this is kind of like summer league's just
maybe
like that
we knew
stamp.
that.
Well, we knew that, but we were clamming
Zen
for
did.
like
Zen
this is the
didn't know
same
that.
guy that went to Atlanta on a road game and just balled out. Like I'm just saying, like we saw flashes of this through the season. We just needed him to get reps. And now that he has the reps in terms of G League and even Summer League to a certain point,
But
I
he
just
has
hope.
improved, though. He has improved.
I'll be honest. I can give you a clips of what this is and what he has done in the G League, what he has done in many other facets. This is the same guy. The only biggest change that he has is just basically
Hitting
pause
shots.
his size. Like he's basically added like 15 pounds of muscle or something like that. Like
Okay, so let me ask you this.
just
You're
saying.
telling
Well,
me you
he's
see.
changes. He's shot. He's more consistent at shooting now too.
So wait,
But that's getting reps in.
you guys see the same. Forget the regular season because we know he didn't get the reps in the regular season. But you're saying that you see the same player in Max Christie this summer league that you saw in last year's summer league?
No,
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 he's
no,
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 no.
not in the terms of summer league. There is growth, but what I'm trying to say is like
We already knew this was gonna happen.
exactly, and we were seeing this already halfway through the season. Do
But
you see what
wait,
I'm trying to
so
get
then
at?
and then do you know that the 10 or 15 pounds of muscle that he put that muscle on before the season started.
Yep.
So it was like
He was
now
getting bigger throughout the season.
up until the league until this regular season, he was where he is 205, 210. That's where he
Okay.
was when the season started.
Okay, but what this is okay, but here's the thing.
You know, here's the problem, Zen, is that you were
Yeah.
high on Max Christie last season, and you're seeing it now. So welcome.
Okay, no, but this
Welcome
is
to the fan club, bud.
I get it, but hear me out. This is the part where I've always been saying, look, if you guys are high on Max Christie because you're like, hey, I knew he would get here. Like where Max Christie is now, you guys was like, hey, we knew he would get here. My issue is that, when you have an old ass LeBron James on the squad, you can't wait for someone to get there.
Well, he's gonna be in. He should be in the rotation.
I think the point that I'm trying to get at is he was there. He did not have the trust of Darvin
Darvin.
Ham.
Exactly. Bingo.
Yeah, so I don't blame
Bingo.
Darvin Ham because that's the part where I'm
That's our
with
two.
you.
That's our two guard right there.
He was not this last year. You don't have the luxury of going through his growing pains during the regular season, especially when you start 2-10. You don't have the luxury of saying, "All right, Max, come on, let's see." what you got."
Exactly.
I get it, but the growing pains were okay. What are the growing pains? Tell me.
So
I'm just curious to see what are the growing pains.
distinctively, he made a huge mistake in the game against the Sacramento Kings.
Okay.
And how many mistakes has LeBron James made?
I understand.
And how many mistakes has like? Are we just focalizing on that one mistake?
Yes,
Tell me-
I'm going to because that's the name of the game. You're a young player. You made a rookie mistake. You cannot have too many. I'm not saying that you don't let him do it. If our situation was better and we weren't 2-10 and we were 6 in the West at that point, two games over 500. All right, let's see it. Let's see how Max looks. And if he costs us a game or two, all right, then you move him out. But it was in the Sacramento game. It was when Kendrick Nunn made that he made that three and he thought he got fouled and we kind of got confused in the front court and the ball got tossed all the way down and he had the transition take foul and it pretty much cost us the game because we were down 1. Rashard Holmes made the free throw. They got the ball back, made 2 more free throws, 4-point game, came out.
I get it. I understand. The situation was basically we were down what? We were 13th. We were 14th at the time. We were trying to climb into the play-in, into the playoff picture. We had no margin for error. Rely on your vets. I get that. It's not that I'm not saying that you're wrong on that. I'm just saying that the quality of player in an NBA setting is the same player that you're seeing now. Again, the difference between the summer league of last year and this summer league, he knows what to do.
I
wait,
think
Tom,
I think Max Christie would disagree.
Hold on. Wait.
If you watch the interview that
He's
Jordan
gotten like
did
if the answer is that
after
he's
the
gotten
game,
better, he's definitely gotten better.
yeah,
mean,
but
he's
if you
definitely gotten
ask,
better,
if you
but
watch it, so
this-
look, I'm gonna tell you what to do. Watch the interview after the game today with George Sedano. He asked Max Christie the question: "What is the difference between you now and you last year?" He said three distinct things to me. He said confidence. He said, I'm way more confident because I know what to expect because I did this last year. I know how to be a leader. That's the second thing he said. I want to lead these guys. And then the third thing is he has his goals on showing the team and getting reps with the guys. That's the three things that he said. So he's recognizing and he's letting you know. To me, that kind of is showing maturity. He knows he wasn't ready last year. That's why he didn't pout. He basically put his head down and he said, I'm going to work. I'm going to get stronger. I'm going to get better. Bro, they talked about him always being the first dude in the gym and the last one to leave every single game. Max Christie is a hard worker. That's the reason why he made this big jump like this. Imagine what Max Christie is going to be next year. It's going to be even crazier. So
that's crazy. Like if he has that mentality right now,
Max Christie would not agree with you. Max Christie would not agree with this with the assertion that I'm the same player as I was last year.
Yeah, he's not.
He would not agree with that.
Absolutely not.
He's a lot, dude.
So wait a minute.
He's made jumps. Like he's made pretty big jumps.
Okay. Can I get the room here for just 1 second because this is crazy to me. And Alan, you have it next. But when was the last time Max Christie played? Tell me.
You can't say can I have the
No. Tell me. When was it?
The last time he played?
The last time he played, didn't he play garbage
February,
minutes?
right?
He played in the playoffs.
No, he played in the playoffs, but he played garbage minutes.
Oh, he played garbage minutes, but I'm just saying like rotational minutes. February, right?
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
So February. So February, March, April, May.
Yeah, but he was playing like in the G League and playing.
The G League is off. Like they already had their season. So he was with the playoff. He was riding the bench with everybody else. So what I'm trying to get at is this improvement.
What would you call rotational minutes?
Rotational minutes being like literally getting like more than 5 minutes a game.
Okay,
basically
so getting
his February.
No, May 6th and May 4th. He played 6 minutes in the Golden State game, and he played 9 minutes in another Golden State game.
That's garbage time, though.
You said 5 minutes. I set the standard.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
And Tony,
I just don't.
And he had 6 points. He had 6 points.
To be fair, look at how many guys were getting shoved out the rotation. Troy Brown lost time. Malik Beasley lost time. These are vets, bro.
But his skill set, like it's not like Max Christie gained this magical skill set that was designed by the G League or.
I mean, we can't say he didn't get better though.
He did. Experience counts. I get it.
I said this last year. Darvin Ham's not going to trust a rookie. I said this last year. He's not going to trust him. So I don't know why you guys were looking for him to play him. He's not going to trust that rookie. I knew it from the beginning.
I don't know, but if he's the first person in the gym and the last person in the gym, and he's been going to work, that's a lot of
but that's noticed by your coaches. Your coaches sees that, and he's like, okay, that's something to.
Well, Kobe said.
Did they call him like a project from when they drafted him? They said Max Christie's going to be a project. He was a second-round pick.
He's doing something that one of our past Lakers used to do. He's first person in the gym. Yeah, he's first person in the gym.
Kobe was there before the gym. I think Kobe had a key. Kobe was there at 4 a.m., bro. Ain't nobody getting there that early, man.
If he's the first person in the
Max
gym,
Christie will.
Max Christie will. If he's the first person in the gym, he's there at 5 a.m. or at least.
Max isn't there that early, so they say that he's always like on the first bus to the gym. So this is pregame. He's always the first guy pregame out there shooting.
I wonder what his training. I want to know what his training schedule is.
It's probably crazy. He said he lifts whenever he can. He eats right. That's the stuff. So I'm trying
Well,
to
no,
tell
you've seen him. Yeah, he's growing what 10 to 15 pounds of muscle. Yep.
Go listen to that interview that he did after the game today. They asked, I think Sedano asked him like,
not a lot of young prospects that do what Max
that's
Christie.
exactly.
That's what it sounds like.
Of course not.
That's what it sounds like to me, man. And if he's doing that, I mean, like, he can make a monumental jump this season.
Sky's the limit. Watch him in year 3. Year 3, it's so funny. This trajectory that he has is so similar to another extremely good player.
Yep.
Who?
The guy that they say he looks like.
Well, that's what he's giving me a lot of Kobe vibes. I'll say it.
He doesn't like Kobe.
I understand
he
why.
looks like Kobe.
I know. I said he gives me a lot of Kobe vibes.
Vibes.
He don't look like Kobe. I don't think he looks like him.
No, he don't look like Kobe. It's just
if you go look at a bunch of the still photos that they have, the guy's face looks just like he has a bunch of hair, so he's not gonna look like Kobe. Kobe never had hair like that, but his face looks just like Kobe. I'm not gonna get into like the bone structure and all that stuff because I do watch a show called Bones. So
Lord, I watch Bones too. But look, all I'm saying when it comes down to Max Christie, and if we're talking about the summer league, there's a lot of other prospects that were shining besides Max Christie that I would love to get into. Yes. But overall, for what Max Christie has done, awesome. What everybody expected him on that are fans of the Lakers, the Lakers staff. Phil Handy was talking about Max Christie, I think, last year, saying the potential he has. He's showing it, and he's showing that he's playing. It's a man amongst boys, basically. When he's on the court, he's not rushing into a shot. He's letting the game come to him. He doesn't look nervous out there. But like everybody says, let's see what he's gonna look like when he gets some playing time and gets some legit like starters or bench like actual people in the NBA. Because a lot of them are G leaguers, but some of them are NBA players. But Max Christie looks like he's been in the gym. He's been working on his deficiencies, which was one was ball handling, and 2 was shooting on the move. So he's been working on both of those deficiencies. I'm glad to see it. It's fucking awesome. So I mean, what he's doing, it's what we all expected. So I'll just land it there.
Okay, KB, let's start off with you.
He still needs to tighten up his handling traffic, though. That's the one thing.
I understand that, but it kind of sucks when your other teammates don't know what the word spacing means, King.
Well, so let me ask you this. Let me ask you. Start off with KB. So we see what Max Christie can do, or what he has done in this year's summer league, but we also know that 75-80% of the guys that's playing in summer leagues not going to be playing during the regular season. So, with that said, where do you see Max Christie in the Lakers rotation? Give me a number, starting off with you.
The number of minutes he'll be playing?
No, I'm talking about where in the rotation. Do you see him? I don't think he'll be 1 through 5. I don't think he'll be in the starting 5. I don't think he'll be a 6-man. Where do you at a 12-man rotation? Where do you see Max Christie?
I would put him at the 10th man. 10th man.
King.
Let me look at our roster.
12, probably 11 or 12.
Wait.
Damn.
Name the 11th.
The 11 players ahead of him?
Yeah.
LeBron James, Anthony Davis, AR, Rui, D'Angelo Russell, Vanderbilt, Taurean Prince, Jackson Hayes, probably Cam Reddish. I think I'm forgetting somebody. Gabe Vincent, that's 10. So that's 9 without Cam Reddish. So
we don't have another.
Who's your shooting guard?
Yeah, we don't have another 2 guard.
Cam Reddish.
Cam Reddish is going to be a 2 guard.
And that's what for.
He's our 3. He's our Troy Brown replacement. He's gonna be a 3D.
Ladies and gentlemen, we spent like 20 minutes on the 12th.
Look, so you have 3 people I just named right there that could play your shooting guard.
Who?
D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, and
D'Angelo Russell's not gonna be a 2 guard.
He's a combo guard. D'Angelo Russell's always been a combo. AR is a combo guard. and also Gabe Vincent's a combo guard. He's 6'3", but he
Gabe
basically
Vincent's not gonna play a 2 guard.
he's not a point guard. If you look at the way Gabe Vincent plays, he's not a point guard. He's just a short 2 guard. That's all it is.
No, you still only have 3 guys that are playing the 1s and 2s. So you still need one more guy to play that, and that's probably going to be Max Christie. He's going to be our 2 guard.
But I think again,
he's not going to be the 10th or 12th guy. Like he's going to be like our 7th or 8th guy. Maybe
Bullshit.
I don't understand.
Who's going to play? Okay, so you're going to play Gabe Vincent, Austin Reeves, and D'Angelo Russell 20-something minutes a game? Y'all are not like think about it.
So Gabe Vincent's going to be the 6th man. So I can tell you that.
That's fine.
He's going to be the first guy off the bench.
He's going to come in like 7th or 8th. I'm telling you.
You're going to need. So if you look at
one of those guys, are going to need to sit down and take a breather. So you're going to have a lineup with Max Christie in it, with either Austin Reeves or D'Lo or Gabe Vincent.
I'm trying to tell you. Hey, look.
Yes.
So no. Alan is making a perfect point because what I honestly think the bench is going to look like, it's going to look like this.
Yeah, he's going to have, unless they hire another 2, but like
you're not,
exactly.
I don't think you're going to see the way
that
you
when the preseason comes or when the first game of the season starts, you're going to see Max Christie come in like 7th, 8th with somebody else. Watch. I'm telling you.
I got you.
I'm telling you.
Hold on, King.
We don't have another 2 card.
Exactly. This is what it's going to look like, King. I can give you the lineup for the bench.
The way that you guys are looking at it is almost as if if we're seeing a hockey line change every single game. That's not how it's going to work. It's going to be a stagger. So you might see D'Lo come out and Gabe come in, or you might see AR come out and Gabe come in, or something like that. You
still got to have Max Christie come out at a certain point.
Vanderbilt's not going to play Tony.
Vanderbilt's not going to play it 2, and neither is Torian Prince. Like,
there's nothing to break. I'm just
yeah. There's nothing.
Give me your rotation.
Or to put him at the 12th is crazy. Like he's not going to be 12th off the bench.
All right, no. So look, I agree with Alan. I'll give you my rotation. This is how it's going to go. Starters: D'Lo, Austin Reeves, Rui at the 3, Bron at the 4, 80 at the 5. That's the starting lineup. Boom. That's done. That's already solidified. That was playoff lineup.
Wait, what was the line? Say the lineup again.
D'Lo, AR, Rui, LeBron, AD. That's the starting 5. Boom. Backups. Who's replacing D'Lo? I'll go backups. Gabe Vincent's in for the 1. For the 2, it's either going to be Max Christie or it's going to be Cam Reddish. Just saying. I think it's going to be Max Christie. But maybe come training camp time, Reddish starts is getting, I'm not even trying to say it. Max Christie is getting outplayed by Reddish in training camp. He might not be the immediate backup. So it might go, this is why I'm hoping it's going to be Gabe Vincent, Max Christie, Torian Prince, and at the 4, you'll put Vando, and at the 5, you'll have Jackson Hayes. That's your bench. And if not, you can either sub out Max Christie for Cam Reddish, or they're interchangeable. It is what it is. But I do think Torian Prince will be the 3, and then Vando will be the 4. You put Jackson Hayes at the 5. That, and with those 6 or 7, those 7 players, those are 6 players because you're backing them up. That is a pretty solid bench. So, I mean, that's what it would look like unless anybody disagrees.
Oh, well, I'll chime in here. So
I don't think Cam Reddish doesn't get 2 time, honestly. Maybe, but I think that's all going to be like depending on what matchups.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. So, yeah, it's my starting 5: Bron, AD, D'Lo, Austin, Rui. Okay, so that's 1 through 5. Now, when I start going through the reserves, who I say will be in front of Max Christie, is based upon who we're subbing. If there's foul, we don't know the order, but there's Vanderbilt, there's Vincent, there's Jackson Hayes. So that's 3 right now. Number 9, there's Cam Reddish, there's Torian Prince. I'm at number 10 right now. I would say number 11 is going to be whoever will be that 14th man on the roster. Whoever gets signed the 14th roster spot, I think they would be number 11 because they would be filling in a need that we need to address. Now, if it's a Biyombo, we're going to need that goon. So whoever is that, or if they decide to go for another wing or for a shooter, I think whoever. But Rob Pelinka did say they are leaning towards a big. So I think whoever we sign for that 14th spot is going to be number 11 in the
I wonder if
rotation
this will change.
because because it's addressing a need. That leaves Max Christie at number 12, which you know what? Look, you go from getting zero playing time to rotate, you're going from South Bay Lakers two-way contract. You're getting kicked down to South Bay every few days. When you do get called up, you're not playing anything. Then you get some garbage minutes to say, hey, you're going to be a part of the rotation and you're here and you're not going back down. That's a step up in a lot of ways. So he's making his strides. I think it's going to start off at number 12. Now, I will say this. Cam Reddish got a short leash. Cam Reddish will have a short leash. I think he'll get the benefit. I think he'll probably get that 1A spot. He'll probably have a little lead over Max Christie going into training camp, but he's going to have a short leash. And if Max Christie outplays, or I think beginning of the season, if Max Christie is outplaying him in practice or he's doing more in his garbage time, I think Cam Reddish minutes will decrease and it will go to Christie. So Max Christie definitely has an opportunity to take Cam Reddish spot. And this is what I'm talking about to start the season. We don't know how the season will be. So that's where I'm at.
Y'all are funny.
How are we funny?
So, okay, the thing is, you are legit saying that Cam Reddish is
Cam Reddish is a 3-and-D on our team. He's not a 2-guard.
So yeah, that's the point. Like, is he gonna be our shooting guard? Is that what we're doing?
He can play shooting guard. I don't understand what's the issue.
I don't understand it either because I don't feel like he can play it. Like,
you guys know he played shooting guard in college, right?
Yeah, but
college is in the past. That guy is, for all intents and purposes, buried. He is not that guy now, and he hasn't been that guy in Atlanta. He wasn't that guy in the Knicks, and he wasn't that guy in Portland. Hear me out.
Okay.
I am saying because I looked at what Portland did,
dude. His best was an SF, was a 3, not a shooting guard. If you put him in a shooting guard and he's capable of flourishing there, great. I'm all for it. But to a certain extent, you're basically saying why are we hyping ourselves for Max Christie? What are we doing for him? Like, trade him now. Trade him now because we can't ascertain his value. He won't have any room to grow. He doesn't have minutes. So you tell me, what are we gonna do with Max Christie?
So why did you pick up Cam Reddish?
He's our 3-and-D. He's our Troy Brown replacement.
He's basically the third string in the terms of just wings.
And I wouldn't say third string, but he's
a third string player that you went and
Torian Prince. Okay, Torian Prince or Cam Reddish. Pick one.
I'm picking Cam Reddish
over Torian Prince.
Yes.
Because that's the 3-and-D position.
I don't. King, you tripping, bro?
How am I tripping?
If we're going off of based upon where they at right now,
he's a 3-and-D. Like, they have him signed as a 3-and-D. Like, he's a 3-and-D.
If I'm saying who has the better upside,
the dude's 6'8".
Who has the better upside and more potential? Cam Reddish all day.
Cam Reddish. Yeah.
If I'm going at where they at right now, I would pick
Torian Prince.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say, bro. And I understand what King is saying. You can put Reddish at the 2, but I believe in what King's saying. Tony, I'm not going based on what he's been doing.
Can he play it? Sure.
It's not.
Can he do it efficiently and effectively? Consistently. We don't know.
Exactly. We don't know. But Tony, I'm just saying.
He's been a 3-and-D like in the league, I think, for the last.
Exactly. So take away what he's done in Atlanta. Take away what he's done with the Trailblazers.
He's a catch and shoot guy.
Take that away. Take it away.
What do y'all think?
We need him.
What do y'all think Torian Prince is?
He's a 3-and-D.
The same.
The same.
Right.
He's
So
more, he's
if
more
you
of a
got two players
3-4.
that are
He's a
exactly
3-4. I'll give him a 3-4. He can play
no,
the
so
3-4.
Torian Prince is actually shorter than Cam Reddish.
He
He's
is. He is. He
6'7",
is.
and Cam Reddish is 6'8", almost 6'9".
6 foot. He's 6'9"
Cam
with
Reddish
shoes.
is
There you
way
go.
more athletic than Torian Prince. Torian Prince and Cam Reddish both they're both the same as far as the shooting goes, where it's kind of come and go.
Yeah, streaky.
Cam Reddish
Streaky.
is way better with the ball in his hand if you need him to.
That is very true. He can create his own shot. Yeah.
All of these things that I'm saying are leaning towards Cam Reddish being the better basketball player. You can sit here and tell me Torian Prince played on Minnesota, and he was the third or the fourth option.
I don't think
on
Cam
that
Reddish
team,
has proven that.
and you're going to sit here and tell me he's better than Cam Reddish.
Nah, I can't say that. I can't say that.
I think the stats do.
What stats?
Wait,
Torian Prince averaged
bring him up.
9
Bring him
points
up,
per game
Tony.
last
Bring him
year.
up.
9.1 points per game
Forget about
last
the
year.
stats. Forget about the stats because if I look at the stats
You can't look
that
at
Cam
the stats,
Reddish,
though, because
okay,
Cam
fine.
Reddish
So
is
take
really
away the
playing.
stats. Take away the stats. Give me your 9-man rotation. Not even 10.
Okay, so your starting five is gonna rock. So I'm going with my starting five. That's the AR, D'Lo, Rui.
I think you got the starting five all fucked up.
I think we all agree about the starting five.
I don't think that's the starting. I don't agree. I think Vanderbilt's gonna get. I think Vando's getting the fourth
I'm gonna put
spot,
Gabe Vincent,
not Rui.
probably a guard. Cam Reddish is my tweener guard.
Oh, you know what?
Then I'm gonna go with Jackson Hayes, and
No,
I'm
Rui's,
going
but I
to
got
go
it. I
with
changed
either
that.
Vanderbilt or Torian Prince. You can choose whichever one you want. I'll probably lean towards Vanderbilt because I like the way he played with us last year. So that's my 9-man rotation.
I can tell you mine.
I honestly I couldn't distinguish between Allen and you talking, if I'm being honest. So
Alan, go ahead. What's your rotation?
So the last four is going to be Gabe Vincent, Cam Reddish, Jackson Hayes, and Vanderbilt. I'm gonna just say.
okay. Alan, do you have a different starting five? Or I mean
Shit,
He's
I
not.
think they paid Rui to start, so I think Rui's gonna get started. I was gonna go Vando, but Vando is probably not gonna start. I guess maybe depending on matchups, you'll see the interchangeable starting lineups with Rui and Vando. Gabe Vincent. So you got Gabe Vincent as a backup 2 or 1. I don't know exactly where they're gonna put him. You don't really have anyone to change out at the 2 guard, so you got to put Max in there. Then you got Torian Prince, Jackson Hayes. So that's 4. That's 8. No, that's actually that's 8. Shit, I think that's it. Cam Reddish will get some minutes, but I don't think maybe he'd be top 9 right there. There it is. Or that's 10.
all right. So that's 10. All right.
Yeah, that's 10 with Cam Reddish. I think that's the 10 that you're gonna see throughout the season.
All right, I get it.
And if the Lakers sign the 14th roster spot, you don't think where do you think that person?
Well,
will
shit. Like
shit.
right
Well,
now,
then they're gonna right now. We're going off of with what they have right now.
No, but even that, like that's exactly what's going on.
It depends where they have
the
Max
chat
Christie
right
too.
now.
We don't know like where Max Christie is because I seen him point guard, I seen him shooting guard. So they have Austin Reeves as a shooting guard. So it depends on like where they position him.
Max Christie cannot play point guard.
That's what he's playing right now.
He can't play point guard. Not right now.
That's exactly what he's. That's exactly what he's playing right now.
He can.
They have him listed as a point guard.
They have also some. I don't know what's wrong with Summer League and ESPN. They also have him listed as 6'5". Like it's weird. Their shit is messed up.
Who's
He's not a
6'5"?
PG. He doesn't have the skill set to be a point guard. He doesn't have the skill set.
Who?
I think he has this. I think he can get. He can gain.
His handle is not tight enough. Like you have to have a certain type of.
He's only 19. He's only 19 years old. You act like he can't tighten up his dribbles.
So, all right.
Well, so right now he's not a point guard. Is what I'm trying to say. He's an off ball guy that can handle the ball if you need him to a little bit. You know.
The point is that he's gonna be in the rotation. Like he's gonna be in the rotation.
He's going to be in the rotation. Yeah.
Whatever it takes for the Lakers to win, I don't care who it is. Go ahead, bro.
He will never play for the South Bay Lakers again, barring
nah,
injury. I think that's safe to say.
100%.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, he's definitely in the rotation.
Well, you know what? We'll
What
see
time is it?
where
I gotta
Max
go.
Christie.
I gotta
All
wake
right,
up at
we're
6.
almost done. Appreciate it. You're never around, and then when you are around, you need to go. Like, what the fuck, man?
I gotta wake up at 6. Or at
And
5.
We respect the grind, Ellen. We respect the
we
grind.
respect
He's all
the
hands.
grind. All
So,
right, look.
I don't think Alan, you watched Senate the Wembyana the other night.
What?
Did you
When-
watch Victor
the other night?
Wembanyama?
Did I watch Victor? No, I did not watch. Victor.
All right, cool. So, Alan, we appreciate you riding with us on the debut episode. We will see you back for future episodes. And then, real quick, folks, if you guys need any type of graphic design work, he has designed our Purple and Gold Minds logo. Please hit him up at the Blunted One on Twitter, and he will take care of your graphic design needs.
Coach's Den as well.
And yeah, he designed Coach's Den as well on Twitter. We give credit where credit is due. So that's what we do. Yes, that's what we do here at with the Purple and Gold Minds. So yeah, if you need some graphic design work, hit him up. He is at the Blunted. He is at the Blunted One, the number 1 at the Blunted One on Twitter. Hit him up. Hit him up. Hit him up. Alan, appreciate you rocking with us. We're going to continue this conversation. So we appreciate you, brother. And we're going to get into our thoughts regarding Victor Wembanyama. So, folks, last we've been talking about the Lakers Summer League. So, there's been someone else that's he sold out Summer League on the day he played. He sold out the Thomas and Mack arenas on the day he played. I'm here living in Las Vegas. I couldn't get a ticket because too late. My ass was grass. He sold the fuck out. He sold the building out, and that is Victor. Hit me, baby, one more time, Wembanyama. Real quick. Before we get into Victor Wembanyama, let's talk about the elephant in the room, okay?
Oh my god.
Now I'm 36 years old.
Elephant in the room.
Okay, I remember 1999. Okay, now KB's a little younger. King, Tony, you remember this? I remember when "Hit Me, Baby, One More Time" was the biggest song in the world. Like,
say what, bro? I wasn't that young. I was like 11 years old when that came out.
You lying sack of shit. You were not 11 years old in 1999.
Well, I was 7.
In your heart, you were. But
I was 7.
Okay,
7.
Exactly.
I still remember it. I remember that.
Biggest song in the world.
I think my sister still has the CD.
Look,
there you go.
Yeah.
There was nothing bigger than Britney Spears. There was, ladies and gentlemen, there used to be a show named TRL. Just Google it. Go on YouTube. The way when Britney Spears was showing up on TRL, Times Square would shut down. And the fact that Victor
I miss those days.
I guarantee you that song is going to show up on the Billboard charts with all the folks that decide to give it a listen after the security got smacked. I mean, the security smacked the shit out of her.
The news is picking up on Christian Wood and beyond, but they probably will be signed by tomorrow.
Okay.
I guarantee you, Christian Wood will probably be signed, or the Lakers will sign someone by the time the red mark fades away, Britney's face. Now, we do not condone domestic violence, but I will say this. Britney, you should not be running up on people. It's not cool. Don't do it again. Man, can you imagine if that was Biombo's hand?
How tall is she? How tall is she?
She has I think she's like 5'4", 5'5".
And she's trying to reach up and grab a 7'3" guy, bro. She probably barely grabbed his waist.
Yeah, it's just, but like I said, go listen to "Hit Me, Baby" one more time if you're, uh, if you're in the mood. But look, Victor Wembanyama, number one pick, Spurs. He just finished playing his second summer league game today. We're recording this a few hours after he finished his second game. He looked 100% better than his first game. Today they played against the Blazers. Um, he did some
No
things
food.
today. He did some things today that I absolutely love. He did some things in the first game that I absolutely love. I've been very high on Victor since he got drafted. The Spurs, they do right by those number one draft picks. When they are not the Trailblazers, they are not the Knicks. They do not fuck up draft picks. Guys, what are you guys thinking? You guys seen him the first two games. What are you guys thinking about Victor so far?
Um, do you want the unfiltered version?
Go. We are
Whatever.
unfiltered.
Well, we are unfiltered today. I think I think the croissant needs to still bake in the oven. Like I feel like he's still like his skill set is probably more advanced than his body is or something like that. Like it's just something's not right with him. Even when you look at him, like he's either falling down, he's either like it's just something ain't right. And I don't know why people view what he does, even his handles and like is all in all. I don't see it. I get it. He's a cheat code, but I feel like that debut was just nerves. Brandon Miller wasn't really looking any better either. Um, so I'm just saying, like they're just nervous. Spotlight's on him. He still has a long way to go. I think the Spurs do have the approach correct, which is probably load manage him, probably take it easy, try to build up his body, try to get that body NBA ready to a certain extent. I didn't see him handle the physicality as good as I thought he would. Um, he just needs to basically go to the gym, keep on doing his thing, and just learn the flow of the game because I feel like he doesn't know what to do in terms of the system, what to run. It's kind of like they're just hoping. There doesn't seem to be like a scheme or where do he fits. It's kind of like give me the ball and I'll score, kind of thing. Which simple enough, but um, yeah, flashes. I think he's deserving of being the number one, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
Where I'm at with
Still too
it,
early.
I'll say about this before King gives his take. I seen that game from start to finish. I watched the whole game. It was about entertaining for the first 15 minutes, and then I was about done. So I already know what Wembanyama can be. He's just not there yet. I do see what Zen and King, what you guys were talking about when we were on that call. I think it was that Friday. We were on that call when he was performing. I do see like the potential he has, but I don't think he's ever been in a weight room, an NBA weight room at that. So my thing with Wembanyama is not this year. This year in his year, I think he'll start to come out of his shell and actually be what everybody expects him to be. Maybe year three, I'll say that now. Maybe even year two, but he needs to strengthen his core and he needs to put some weight on him. And I think that's gonna take about a good year or two. I'm hoping it just takes this 1 year, but this I'm happy he's not only playing just one game. He needs to play the whole entire summer league and the whole entire NBA league. He needs to get the experience. He needs to see what it's like to battle against, um, elite players that can lock you up 94 feet. And I think he's going to get a rude awakening because he hasn't had that before. But I do see the potential that everybody is happy about. I just don't think he is as good, or he's going to be as good year one. That's where I'm gonna leave it.
So I'm for some reason gonna go the opposite way. So this guy was built up to be the greatest prospect ever, better than Kareem, better than LeBron, better than all these guys. To me, he's been a disappointment. Um, Scoot Henderson looked better in his summer league
He the
debut.
real deal.
He looked better in his debut in summer league than Victor. Brandon Miller looked better in his, well, not his debut, probably the second half of it. The twins, the Thompson twins look, so it's and that's the bad thing about it. I'm not saying that Victor's not going to be good. I'm not saying that he didn't show flashes of greatness. But when he gets built up to this high level and then he comes out and he plays the way he plays, people are going to look at it as a disappointment. Is he the real deal? Is he really that good? Is he going to do this? Is he going to do that? So when LeBron James played in Summer League in 2003, you saw that he was ready for the NBA from the first quarter. You knew LeBron was ready to go. A lot of these guys, you see Carmelo ready to go in that first quarter, D Wade ready to go. These guys, Anthony Davis ready to go. You saw the dominance on defense. So I just think that, and I think that he will eventually get there because defensively, Victor looks excellent. His IQ on the court looks good as well. He knows where to be. He knows the angles on how to set his screens and get his guys open, and also be able to pop away to get a shot. Um, it's just that his body's not ready for the NBA at this point. And I know he said in an interview or in a couple interviews that he's not going to get big. He doesn't want to bulk up. Victor, these are not even NBA players.
Victor
These are,
said that? He said
these are the lower level players. Imagine when you get to the NBA and you're bumping against dudes that's 265, 270, straight muscle because they get paid to work out. Victor, don't talk about not wanting to put on weight. Not you have to. Go ask Chet Holmgren. He put on 13 pounds, and you see the way that he looks running up and down summer league. He looks totally different. So it's the same thing we talk about with Castleton, where we say he looks good now, but if he puts on some weight, he'll be able to adjust to that. Because the NBA, man, like I said, those guys get paid to work out. So get in
So
that weight room, Victor.
can I just say though that is kind of there is a path other than the people that you named. Giannis Giannis was probably the one that stood out the most. Like he came into the league
Seventh,
scrawny.
what was he, 7th or 11th pick?
Yeah, but I'm just saying to a certain extent, like you kind of have to view the combination of what Giannis is and what, like, think about it this way. He is like Wembanyama is probably the first player Europe wise that's kind of like you're the number one pick.
Right, Tony. But
Like,
and that's the thing. That's
yeah,
I don't have a problem with us giving him time to develop. I don't have an issue with it at all. But
well,
when people come out and say that this is the greatest prospect ever, they said the same thing about, and this is to switch it to football really quick. They said the same thing about Andrew Luck. Andrew Luck he had the greatest football score since John Elway out of Stanford. You know what Andrew Luck did in his rookie year? He balled the hell out. And guess what? The hype was well deserved. The hype is not deserved on him because the way that you see him and he comes out talking about he doesn't know where he is on the come on. It just looks bad. That's all. I think without the hype, if he wouldn't have been hyped up so much and he plays that game, it's like, okay, he's just a rookie, first game, let him do his thing. But because you hyped him up so heavy, we're expecting 35. We're expecting 35 and 14. And we didn't get it.
Yeah, so
I'm just saying. Was it true that Wembanyama said he's not going to bulk up?
He did. He said it a bunch of times.
Oh my fucking gosh! All right, hey, that's the
Look,
number one pick for y'all.
no,
Wait,
don't
all
go that route. But yeah, go ahead.
look, here's the thing. He, I like this kid. First of all, he's professional. The whole thing about he's not going to bulk up, I'm not taking that seriously because the Spurs have a way of getting folks to buy in. Like we saw a couple days after he got drafted, who did he take a photo with? David Robinson, um, Sean Ellis,
Elliot.
um, Sean Elliott, excuse me, Sean Elliott, Tony Parker, Tim Duncan. That's going to be his brainchild. I'm not going to be surprised. I'm expecting anytime that you hear Boris Diaw is going to be either be an assistant coach or part of the training staff or part of the
I think he
coaching.
already was, and he left.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they bring him back. The thing with Wemby, like, so the first game, yeah, there was a lot of hype. The game sold out, like sold out crazy, like even like Vegas, lots of traffic, lots of like more activity because of what's happening. Even with Wemby, the NBA literally positioned this whole week. I can tell you guys from a local perspective. From a local perspective, he's all over the marquees, like the big signs, neon signs. You see Wemby all over the place. The NBA literally had this whole weekend as his coming out party. Um, the fact that he's doing and they had the first NBA con, the fan convention. He's doing the panel, like, we saw our buddy Evan Moore from Late Night Lake Show. He was there. He Victor sat on a panel with him and it was him and Kareem. Him and Kareem talking about being generational big men. So the thing with the NBA, the thing with Victor is what I saw. That first game, he was playing half speed. It was pretty much like, hey, get your feet wet. Don't put yourself in harm's way. If the paint is too crowded, don't even go in there. Just don't put yourselves in harm's way. It's like he was playing with like a governor. Don't go past a certain speed limit.
Zen,
Um,
you think he wasn't going full stride? Are you
I,
serious?
no, I don't think so. I don't think he was going full.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't think he was going full speed. For me, the reason why is because he moved way better in the second game. He moved much better in the second game. So it's like, okay, so wait, is he going to? That was just two. That was just 2 days before. I think the first game it was just to let folks know he's here. Go half speed, get comfortable with his new teammates or with the rest of the summer league squad. He didn't shoot well. He scored 9 points. He had 5 blocks. Um, I saw him in that first game, just the way he was moving, even half speed, moving up and down the court. Some of the stuff that he was doing off the dribble. Defensively, he was blocking shot. He was drop blocking 3 pointers. In the second game, I don't know. I saw him. First of all, the amount of shots that he alters, not even blocks, but the amount of shots and passes that he alters on top. I saw him alter a shot that so much that it became an air ball. He didn't. He almost blocked it, but he didn't. And then he beat everyone down the court for a dunk. On another possession, he tipped the ball to himself. It was, I don't know if you want to call it like a tip alley oop, but he tipped the ball to himself to dunk it. Yeah, you can say, okay, well, he's just tall as fuck. David Robinson found a way to add enough muscle but still be lean. And he was 7'2". Victor has an inch and a half over him. I think David Robinson will probably be the person to really help him work on his body. He's gonna have to do it. It's gonna be a necessity. But this kid, he's gonna be a problem as long as he figured it out with his body. And I think it's too early to say what he is or isn't going to be.
This is. I'll say it. He's not what I think he was. That's just the fact. I hope he has a good career. I hope he. I hope he does do good. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Um, the one thing I will say is that even if he does produce, even if he does develop, like even if he has more energy to go that, like I don't know, it's just the physicality of. And I watched the game. It's not. It's just not the hype versus what I'm seeing on the court is not equating. That's just what I'm like. It's really not equating.
Porzingis. That's what I see.
Like it's like the media is desperate to claim on something that's not there yet. I'm not saying that he doesn't have the tools, and also to a certain extent, like altering shots. I could say that about a lot of centers that's done that. Like AD has done that. Every other center out there has done that to a certain extent.
Kristaps
Like
Porzingis does that too.
I'm just like, so somebody said this, and I'm like, legit, they're different. I get the level of skill sets, but the gulf between Bol and Wemby, it's big, but at the same time, like like a player of his profile hasn't had that type of success in the NBA, like we all think he has. So I don't think he can play center. I don't think he's gonna play center, and I think he has to play probably the power forward or something crazy. Because like I I legit don't see him as a physical big guy that can bang with those centers or NBA players. Just saying. So yeah,
That is going to be
I don't think
interesting.
he has the, and I don't think he has the guard skills to play like a Kevin Durant type of position.
also this is summer league. Let me watch him in the NBA, like legit NBA players, legit like.
No, but Tony, that's the problem. This is summer league. He should not be playing. So he played well. He played so much better tonight. Like he looked like the guy. Like this, the performance he had
Look
tonight
better, yeah.
is what I expected to see the first night. I expected to see that in the second half of the first game. So I'll give you a quarter. You're a little bit nervous. Okay, that I felt the same way about our rookie, about Fino. I said, you know what? He had a bad first half. What was he like 6 for 16? Yeah, he had a bad first half. He came back that second half and he played way better because he caught up with the game speed. Victor took a whole game and then a whole nother. I don't know what it is like, and I don't think that. So I think he's going to be a little better version of Kristaps Porzingis throughout his career. I don't think he's going to be the guy that everybody's saying he's going to be. This next,
I honestly see him as a KD or as a.
he don't have the guard skills to be KD.
He doesn't need to. Like I feel like it's a combination of KD and like Dirk Nowitzki, where it's like he has the shot. He has.
He hasn't showed that yet.
He hasn't really showed the shot yet.
No, he has the shot. From what I've seen through
Kevin Durant out of Texas was prolific with his jumper.
I get that part. Look, this is what I was gonna say with that. This is what I'm gonna say with that, Tony. And Zen, you can have the utmost faith. You can have the utmost faith when it comes to.
Wait, what happened there? KB, are you still there?
I think we lost KB.
He's probably bugging out.
Yeah, he's probably bugging out. He was gonna say some bullshit. But let me ask you guys this until we get KB back. Okay, so what were you gonna say?
Yeah,
I'm just saying. I understand what everybody's saying with that, but the thing is, Zen, if what you're saying is true and he was not playing at his full potential, one, that's concerning because the way he's playing, he doesn't have the luxury of turning it on and off. He's not that good.
Yes,
no,
he does.
Does not.
No. This is why he has the KB. This is why he has the luxury to turn it on and off.
Why?
Because the franchise have given you the keys to the.
Did we lose Zen?
Now, did you cut off? What's going on, man?
Yeah, Zen, are you still with us?
I don't know what internet service provider you guys have, but
hey, I'm just saying. Well, I know for sure it doesn't work unless I'm hardwired in. I'm just going strictly by Wi-Fi. So I wish I was hardwired, but But nah, I mean, I get what Zin's talking about. It's just for Victor Wembanyama, if he thinks he can turn it on and off like that, he's gonna have a very I'm telling you, when the Spurs play the Clippers, do you understand he won't be able to dribble? Do y'all understand that?
Again, that's my point.
It's
Durant
disgusting.
Durant never had the guard skills or the handles. Like he
What?
just had the shot.
Wait, what?
So
Tony, Kevin Durant played two guard his first 3 years in the
do
league.
you know that he developed into what he is now, which
He
is a
doesn't have
sniper? I'm just saying. I'm just
when I
again.
say guard skills, it's
Uh-huh.
not only just the handle, right? It's the IQ and the mentality and the agility and the ability to move a certain way with your body control. How many times did Victor fall in that first game?
Again, you're judging him by one game. I'm not
All right, I'm
judging
back,
him by
guys.
one game.
But
I'm
it's the
literally
attributes in that game. Like you're playing basketball. You're playing basketball. That should translate. If you're, and that's what I'm trying to say. If
I
you're
can
missing
probably
shots,
pull up
I'm fine.
I could probably pull up Durant's summer league and just say, "Hey, like, look at all the times he fall. Look at all the block shots. Look at how frail he looked."
Go
Because
ahead.
that was the
Go ahead.
narrative going into
Hey,
like.
guy, and
Go ahead.
Just
I'm
saying.
going.
Zin's back. Zin's back.
I want
I
to throw
can
this in.
100% guarantee you it did not happen.
I want to answer something that KB was asking me. Why I was saying that he has the luxury, right? Is because the franchise has given him the keys to the castle. He's not fighting for a rotation spot. The franchise has let it be known you're our franchise player. We're building the squad around you. We're building a future around you. We're putting all the chips on deck. Hey, Greg Popovich signed an extension because of you. So the thing is, he's not playing for Summer League. He's not playing for Summer League. He's playing to be the future cornerstone of this franchise. So the thing is, he's going half speed. We saw what happened with Chet Holmgren last season. So it's just like, and that wasn't that in a Drew League game?
Yeah, it's a game against LeBron.
Yeah. So it's just like, hey, you know what? Let's just we got to do our due diligence. We got to sell out the Summer League game. Let's introduce him to the NBA world, and then he'll just kind of coast it. I think he was coasting it in that first game, and then we saw where he stepped up in the second game, and I think he's going to keep improving. Like the kid has skill. Yeah, he's going to have to work on his frame. That's going to but he also has. We talk about a gold mine. He does have a gold mine of resources around him that's going to help him adjust and figure out how to make it work. He doesn't seem like a player that's going to say, "Well, I'm not going to, go in the weight room or anything." Like, no, to me, he comes off as a person like his parents were athletes. His dad was a track star. His mom was on the French women's national team. He's gonna, he's an athlete. He's gonna do what it takes to succeed.
Okay.
I agree. He's gonna do.
I'm not gonna knock him. I'm just saying it'll take him 3 years to get where he wants to get. That's all I'm saying.
And guess what? I don't doubt that. I would be surprised if he plays more than 65 games this year.
But guys, that's a disappointment.
I know.
It's not a disappointment.
No, it is. If the way everybody was hyping him up and the way we were expecting him to be good, he needs to win Rookie of the Year this year. That's what I'm saying.
I don't think he is.
I don't think he'll win Rookie of the Year either. I'm just saying.
I think it's a possibility.
What are we doing here? Like,
you guys think he's gonna win Rookie of the Year?
I think it's I'm not saying he's gonna win, but I'm not gonna say he's not.
Okay.
What are we doing here? Like, if he stays healthy, he's gonna win Rookie of the Year. Like, that's.
I don't think he averages more than 16 points a game.
Oh, and
And I
Scoot's
think
gonna
that's-
average
and I
50.
think-
Like what are we doing here?
So you got Scoot, you got the Thompson twins, you got Brandon Miller. So if you had to choose Victor Wembanyama or the field, what would you choose?
The what?
The field.
Either Victor or the field or all of the other rookies. Which one are you choosing?
I would pick the field. I would pick the field.
So in LeBron James rookie year, do you think you would choose the field over LeBron James?
Well, let's be honest. That rookie of the year was stolen.
Okay, whatever.
Man, relax.
No,
If you're
the
listening to
rookie
this,
of the year.
that
What?
rookie of the year award was stolen.
From who? From who?
Thought it was supposed to go to Carmelo.
It's supposed to go to that rookie. LeBron's rookie of the year was supposed to go to Melo.
Oh wow.
If we're keeping it real.
I think they went to the playoffs.
Yes, they went to the playoffs. They went to the playoffs and they averaged the same amount of points.
Okay, but that's the same. Okay, so that's the same thing. So if Scoot and Wemby average the same points, they're gonna give.
I don't think they will though.
Well, bro, you're speculating. We're all
100%.
speculating.
100% I am, but I'm going off of.
All right, then on the recording of this is 100% like.
Well, look, I think it's safe to say we
ball.
don't know.
There you go.
We don't know. Hold on, we got Sean in here. That's funny. Sean Spaces. Where the fuck he popped up from? We got a special guest. Of course, things never go as planned on here.
You
but
know
he is
Sean
in
about to
Vegas.
kick y'all ass.
I think
We
Sean
got-
was asking for a space earlier anyway, so sorry.
Hey, we got Sean Spaces in here for the first episode of the podcast. So hey, you know what? Last minute guest, we absolutely love it. He is in Vegas, Mr. Vegas himself, the new Mr. Vegas. What's up, Sean?
What's up, guys? How we doing?
What's doing good? We're talking
Oh,
about
nothing
Victor.
much.
We're arguing about Victor.
Yeah,
I'm
saying
high
he won't
on
win
him.
Rookie of the Year. We're all saying he won't win Rookie of the Year. There you go.
I'm saying
I'm
I
not
can't
saying
count
that.
him
I'm
out.
saying that he will. Like that's what's funny here.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm saying he won't.
I don't.
Tony is, yeah.
Wait, who says?
What I'm saying is I'll take the field over Victor.
I'm actually with King. I'm taking the field.
See,
Just
Tony,
math. Just
Tony,
like,
what's wrong with that?
Here. All right,
It's not
hear me
so
out,
math,
hear me out.
but it's
Hey,
just
let Sean cook, bro.
it's so many good rookies like the Thompson
Exactly.
twins, Brandon Miller, Scoot Henderson. You got some of the mid-round
Chet
guys
for
out
the
there.
talent.
Like there's so many people out there. Like, go ahead, Sean.
Dude, like I think Victor is like. If you ask me, like, who's the best rookie? Technically, it's Victor, right? But like, there's so much that I think. All right, give you a scenario because when I hopped in the stream or whatever in the backstage, you guys were talking about Melo and Braun, right? That's a bit different, obviously. But like, let's say Wemby and the Spurs won like 35 games, right? I don't know, but let's say Chet Holmgren comes in, averages like 16 points, 8 boards, 2 blocks, and that Thunder team's like a top 7 team in the West. Chet might win Rookie of the Year.
Oh shit, he is eligible for Rookie of the Year. I forgot about that.
And that's why I'm saying the field. Nothing against Victor, but just like King's saying, mathematically speaking, if I'm a betting man, Chet, Thompson twins, that's 3 people. Brandon Miller, Scoot Henderson, Anthony Black. Like, there's so many dudes that like, and knock on wood, all it takes is like something happens to Victor, and that even further lowers his chances. I don't know who the like favorite is right now, but like if I was a betting person, I'm not putting money on Victor winning.
I will say this. Yeah, if it's the field, then yeah, because we're talking about one versus an unlimited amount. But I think what we're getting at, we were talking about just what we see with the prospects of Victor. I'm very high on the prospects. I saw some different. First of all, I think he wasn't going full speed in the summer league games. I think it's just to get his feet wet, just to get comfortable. It's also avoid injury. So it's a lot of things I don't think he was doing. But the thing is, it's like the Spurs, if we're going off of history, the Spurs don't get these number 1 picks wrong. They just don't. when it comes to developing players, I trust Popovich. I trust his system. And then also like with Victor, it's just like I see certain things. I see the way he was running down the court in the second game, just his movement, just his engagement. And the thing with Victor is he's not playing for a spot on the roster. He already got the whole franchise. Like
whole city.
He got the whole city.
Is.
The city is his, and no other rookie can say that. The city is his. So the thing is, he's not playing. He's playing in a summer league. He's the reason why every rookie, every person that's playing in a summer league game that played on Friday or today, they need to tell Victor thank you because hey, you're the reason why I'm playing in front of a sold out crowd today.
I was say, like, the fuck are they saying thank you to Victor for?
Yeah, they're the reason he sold out. He's the look, Sean.
I don't think he was playing half speed. If you know about sports, that's the easiest way for you to get hurt. If you're not going full throttle out there while you're playing, that's the easiest way to get hurt.
I don't even think it's that. I think
you're out there tiptoeing, and that's just how you get hurt because you're worried about getting hurt. You can't play while thinking.
I agree with Zin's second point about like they're trying to get his feet wet, but also I hate the overreaction shit on Twitter. I'm allowed to cuss, right? Like I'm very okay, just making sure. Like the overreaction post that first game where I'm sitting there, I'm like, this is what Victor is. Like he's like, okay, you guys saw that clip where Victor, I don't know who it was, but he's trying to post up somebody. And he looks like the biggest fucking idiot on the planet when he tries to post up. He like loses his balance. He looks goofy, right?
He has to throw the ball out to the wing.
He has to throw the ball out. Terrible pat. Right. Like that clip went viral or whatever. I'm like, Victor's not a good post dude right now. But like Zed said, San Antonio doesn't fuck up number one picks. So like you're setting Victor to go learn from David Robinson and Tim Duncan. Like, that's not a problem. Like, dog, if we're being completely for real, Victor year one's gonna be a play finisher. And that's not a bad thing. Like, I think we hear play finisher, I think it's like a derogatory like meaning. It can be at times, but like AD, for example, is what at worst, like the 12th best player at worst, right? And AD's to be quite frank, a play finisher. Yeah, like Wemby year one's gonna be a play finisher, but he'll be one of the better play finishers, and his upside's like stupid. He has stupid upside, and you're putting him in the best situation he could have possibly asked for to fix up any weaknesses that he had, because he does have weaknesses. Otherwise, he would have came in and looked like LeBron James' first game of summer league.
Right. And I think that's my issue with it, is that he got so overhyped. Like, people saying that he's the greatest prospect, it's better than LeBron, better than Kareem, and then he comes out and does what he does. I don't have an issue with how he played, because I expect that. You expect guys, especially somebody coming from overseas, coming to play, and the spotlight is so bright on him. He's gonna be nervous. He's gonna have a bad quarter. He may have a bad half. He may have a bad game. But because they hyped him up so big, anything short of him coming out and dropping 35 and 20 is gonna be a disappointment. And that's tough for him. Like, a 19-year-old kid having that high of expectations. And that's why people need to look at LeBron and praise him, because he had the exact same thing, and LeBron has been flawless throughout his career. I hope for the best for Wemby, but I mean, I don't think he's going to live up to where people put him. He's going to have a great career just because he's really tall and he's really skilled, but I don't think he's going to surpass LeBron. I think that's out the window.
Really quick, and then I'll shut up. The reason why I don't do player comps is that right there. Like, in the NFL or whatever, every time there's a good quarterback in the draft cycle, it's Patrick Mahomes. Oh, he's going to be the next Patrick Mahomes. Like, perfect example. When Caleb Williams, USC quarterback, goes to the draft next year, it's going to be, oh, he's the next Patrick Mahomes. There isn't going to be another fucking Patrick Mahomes. There is going to be another fucking LeBron James, Kevin. Like those guys are rare breeds, right? It's like stop comparing these 18-year-old kids, essentially, because especially the NBA guys, they're all one and dones anyway. Stop comparing these dudes to like top 10 players of all time. It's the stupidest shit ever, and you're setting them up for failure. My biggest pet peeve with sports.
I would say this. If let's say 24 years from now, they do the NBA top 100 players. If Victor makes the list and he's below the top 20, it would be considered a failure.
Yeah.
So it's just like,
and that's realistic. That's a realistic number. A lot of people would want him to be in the top 10 just because of how high he was.
Yeah. If he's in the top, if he's outside the top 20, if he's top 21, it would be considered a failure. So it's just like, it's he got rough expectations, but you know what? I will say this: whatever he becomes, I think his rookie year is going to be rough. I think he's going to be a year 2, 3 project.
So many growing pains he's going to have.
He's going to go through a lot of growing pains.
He's going to rookie of the year because of that.
Yeah, he's going to go through a lot of growing pains. But you know, one thing I will say is,
and his team's not going to be that good either. So
yeah, very true, very true. I will be really interested. You know, I will be interested in seeing if the Spurs. I know he just got traded. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Spurs try to make a move for Patty Mills. They need to get a veteran that they're familiar with.
Traded like 5 times.
I know. He's been traded all over the place.
Man, Johnson Patty. Stop trading him around. Like,
my goodness.
Since we have Sean. No, since we have Sean right here, Sean. So my question is this, because Tony agrees differently. For Cam Reddish, where do you think do you think he's going to get more playing time than Max Christie?
Wait, no. Why are you asking Sean that? You didn't see
Sean.
Sean.
You asking me that question for her?
I got a question. It's just a question. What do you think?
Sean doesn't like Cam Reddish.
I think, okay, first off, I'm so glad Kane brought that up. So I have that tweet like a couple of weeks ago now, like maybe not a couple of weeks, like a week and a half ago. Where I'm like, yeah, Max is probably a better player right now. Okay, look, if people were like, oh, you're hating on Cam Reddish, that's the dumbest thing you could ever say. Like, dog, if Cam Reddish comes in and averages 15, you think I'm gonna be like, God damn it, Cam Reddish came in and averaged 15 points and helped my team. Fuck, like what? So I hate that narrative. It's the stupidest thing in the world. With that being said, no, I don't think he will, because I think Max, in all seriousness, I think Max fits better with the team. And if we're carving out a 10-man rotation with this current roster with the 13 guys, it's D'Lo, Austin, Braun, Rui, AD.
Let him finish.
Go ahead.
Oh,
we did it. We did it.
Let him finish. Go ahead, Sean. Go ahead.
I'm nervous. Okay. Vincent. Vincent, Max. I guess with this roster, Reddish would have to be in it if it's 10. Vincent, Max, Reddish, Vando, Jackson Hayes. Who am I missing? I know I'm missing JHS and Max Lewis. Who's the 13th dude?
You said
Prince?
That's what I missed. Okay, swap Prince for Reddish. That's what I missed.
So where do you have Christie in your rotation?
He's 7th.
No. Wait. That was just like the top 10. I wasn't
Give us a number.
Right. So we know your 5 is your starting 5. So just go 6 through 9.
Vincent, Prince, Vando, Max.
Okay.
You have him at number 9.
I can take it if you say that. I mean, I'm just on the other side. I think Cam Reddish is a little bit more versatile, where you can kind of put him at the 2 and the 3, and he can
do the same thing with Max. So
Yeah, but so yeah, I mean, to a certain extent, Cam Reddish is almost 6
Hold on,
foot.
hold on, hold on, Sean. Is Cam
It's a
Reddish
little
is
bit
Cam
different.
Reddish a 2 to you or a 3?
He's a 3.
He's a
Okay,
so
there
naturally
you
he's a
go.
3 because
Yep,
of
look
his
at Tony.
size.
Look at Tony. Look at
But
Tony.
I'm
here's the
confused.
thing:
Okay, hold on, wait.
he has
If your
guard
point
skills, is what I would tell you. He has guard skills, but he's a 3.
Okay, hold on, wait. If your point is that Reddish is a 3, cool. Torian Prince is gonna play over Cam Reddish. Jared Vanderbilt is gonna play over Cam Reddish. If you view Max Christie as a 2, then there ain't nobody competing with Max Christie except Max Christie. If that's how you view Cam Reddish.
So honestly, when you look at it that way, I think it depends. It all depends on what Darvin Ham decides to do. Honestly, he's the guy, bro. Like, because he can go either way. I don't know which way he's gonna go because we all kind of thought he was gonna play Max last year and he didn't play him. So who knows what if he doesn't play Cam? Why did you bring him in? That's the question.
Because he's a veteran man. What do you mean why you bring him in? He's a vet man. I'm not okay. Here's how I view Cam Reddish really quick before I bounce out. He's a veteran minimum contract. I have no attachment to him whatsoever. He comes in and plays well, cool. If he doesn't, I don't give a fuck. It's a veteran minimum. It doesn't matter. Whereas Max Christie, you almost have to play him this year because of the fucking idiot Rob Pelinka not giving him a 3rd year on his rookie
the
deal.
2-year.
Which is why
Max has a 4, doesn't he? Lewis. Max Lewis.
Lewis has a 4-year, not Max.
Lewis, I'm talking about Max Christie. Lewis, you don't have to play technically for like 2 years, but like you have to see what Max Christie like for sure is this year. Which is why when people were like, Sean, what do you mean? Like we just did like Austin.
He'll be back. He'll be back on.
He's right there. You don't see him, KB? Go ahead, Sean.
Oh, go ahead. Yeah.
People are like, oh, wait. What do you mean it worked out for Austin? Yeah, it worked out for Austin. But like, do y'all not remember overpaying the fuck out of THT because of the fact that you didn't give him a 3rd year on his rookie deal?
Very
it just
true.
gives you more time to evaluate a player. Now, to King's point, let's say you really do believe Cam Reddish is like everything that you just said, which I don't like based off of what he hasn't done nothing like to show it, but sure. Let's say you're like pounding the table for Cam Reddish. Pound the table all you want, but like asset management, you got to know what Max Christie is this year. You have to. Otherwise, you're either going to overpay for him, potentially, like you did for THT, or you're going to let him walk and not know what he is. And he's going to go somewhere else to be really fucking good. And because you didn't get to really see who he could be, you're fucked. So like they got to play Max this year. They backed themselves into a corner.
So is there a scenario you think where Cam Reddish takes minutes from Torian or Vando?
Injury. Or like
I don't think he can take it from Torian because I think him and Torian kind of do this or are expected to do the same thing. But if Vanderbilt does not come back this year and retools his shot and is able to catch the ball and able to finish, he's gonna get doghouse. And I think that's where Cam is.
I disagree. Only reason why I disagree is who's replacing Vando's POA defense.
POA. I think with the way the team's built now, I don't think they would necessarily. I'm not gonna say they don't need it, but I think they can play better team defense now with the pieces that.
Who are you putting on Luka Doncic if you play the Dallas Mavericks? And Jared Vanderbilt was not an option.
Torian
shit!
You can put Torian Prince on him.
No, you can't.
You can put Torian on him. Look, you can put Cam Reddish on him.
I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna go to.
That was a joke.
Y'all have a great. Y'all said Cam Reddish.
Don't go to the slots. Don't go to the slots.
That was a joke.
Sean said, "I'm out, bro."
So that's what I'm trying to say. Vanderbilt, I just feel like if he can't give you something on offense and be usable in a certain way, I think Cam Reddish takes some of his minutes. I don't think he's gonna like replace him in the lineup because of course you need him for that. But I think that's where Cam can sneak in an extra 6 minutes a game, just because Vando is unplayable.
So okay.
And there's not a scenario in the regular season where Vando's gonna be unplayable. because of the defense.
It's more of the playoffs scenario, and at that point, you kind of reduce it, and you kind of have options.
Yeah,
But-
I don't think Cam's in the playoff rotation unless he goes crazy.
Well, okay, can I really ask this because I was
I don't think Max
it was
is in the playoff
one.
rotation.
Wait, let me count. There was 1, 2. I don't
if
know
Max
about
is in
Zen.
play, that's terrible last time.
They had Max
But I
at
guess.
12.
What happened?
Somebody here had Max as the 12 man.
12?
I did, but it's impossible. You can't have him at 12. He has
Okay, I will speak for myself.
I think 10. I think you have to. The lowest you can put him is 10.
12?
We don't have enough people.
Bro,
Which
these reactions,
rookie? Hold on, wait.
these,
All right, so before I head
these
out,
Sean
Okay,
reactions are
so-
fucking gold.
all
I love
seriousness,
him,
before I
man.
head out,
This is amazing.
So let me tell you why.
which rookie's ahead of him?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. When you think
None.
about it, you can't put the rookies ahead of him. So he has to at least
Like which rookie?
Okay, so let me tell you
boy
how I did this. Okay, this is my logic. So we got your starting five. Okay,
Right.
that's
Right.
LeBron, D'Lo, Anthony Davis,
Right,
Rui, and Austin. Okay,
right.
so now the rest of the players, I'm not giving 6 through 10 in any particular order, but you got Gabe Vincent, you got Vando, you got Jackson Hayes, you got Torian Prince. That's 4 right there.
Right.
I'm saying Cam Reddish, you got 10. Okay, I'm saying Cam
Sure.
Reddish, you have 10.
Sure.
Number 11 will be whoever the Lakers signed to that 14th roster spot. If it's Christian Wood, if it's Biyombo, whoever they fill in for that 14th roster spot, it's because they do have a glaring need.
I think only if it would. I don't think Beyond.
Okay, so let's just say Christian Wood, because that's what a lot of folks are saying on Twitter. So let's say Christian Wood, number 11, Max Christie. There you go at 12.
Here, really quick before I hop out.
Okay,
I can see your logic, but my counter argument be I don't think both bigs play.
See, but this is the thing. This is the thing.
Right.
See, and now here's the thing. I'm personally leaning towards Biyombo. That's my preference because he offers something
Especially with
different.
Biyombo. I don't think both bigs play.
See, the thing with Biyombo, I think like we need a muscle. We need a tough guy on the squad.
That's Jackson Hayes, bro. Jackson Hayes has a temper.
Yeah.
You know he has a temper, right? You want that temper.
Hey, wait, hold on. Hey, we do not condone the times that Jackson Hayes has shown his
listen to you didn't hear what I just said? I said we want that temper on the court. We want him to be furious.
We don't need that temper. No, not that. No.
I want it.
By the way, appreciate everybody tuning in, and also just wanted to say this is recorded, but I just wanted to say that this could be the last episode because between King and Zen, they're probably gonna get us canceled.
12.
King brought up Kanye West. Later, Sean. Okay, later, Sean. Appreciate you showing up. All right, so look, we are too.
I feel vindicated though. I'm not gonna lie.
Hey, okay, so you know what? Let's start wrapping this up. So you know what we are going to do to wrap up every episode. Because guess what? We don't just look, man, you're gonna sleep on the couch anyway. But look, we're not just going to talk because obviously we watch more than basketball. So we're gonna close out each episode just giving a show or a movie that we are watching. And hey, if you're listening to this, put it in the comments. Listening to on YouTube, put it in the comments. Give us a show or movie that you highly recommend. So, King, let's start off with you, Mr. Couch. Give us a show or movie that you're watching.
Oh, so I actually just finished For Life. I'm mad that it ended. I think they were supposed to get a season 3 and something happened or whatever. The viewership was down. So I started watching another show. I started watching Dear Mama. That's what I'm watching now.
Oh, yes. I need to get on that.
That's what I'm on right now. It's starting out. I like the way it's starting. It's showing Tupac in a different light. Like, It's not showing the gangster Tupac. It's showing the activist Tupac,
the
the
revolutionary.
poet, the ballet dancer, what he
Yep.
was before. And like they have a certain interview where he was.
Don't ruin it for me. Goddamn.
So it's I'm not going to ruin it for him.
We all knew this about Tupac. If you knew about Tupac, he
I
had
didn't
that-
know he did ballet. I didn't know about that
You
shit.
didn't know he was a ballet dancer? He was a
Hell no.
drama. All drama. He was in drama class. Like he went to a school.
I remember that. Like the gifted arts. Yeah, I remember that, but not fucking ballet.
Yeah. So he did all that. I mean, his last resort was to be a rapper. He didn't want to be a rapper. He wanted to be a CEO of a Black Panther chapter. That's what he wanted to do. He just felt like rapping was just another avenue for him to get his message out. So you'll see it in the show. But yeah, it's a dope show. Tony, what you about to say? No, go ahead. Come off mute because you about to say something like you was about to cuss me out.
No, I wasn't. I'm just saying that you kind of spoiled it for KB. So
I didn't. Like I'm only 2 episodes in, so I mean I can't spoil it for him. I haven't really seen much.
Yeah.
What's up? KB, you're next. What are you watching, sir, as we wrap this up?
I'm getting back into the TV show Suits. Me and my lady are watching that. Me and my lady are
love Suits.
Yeah, she's really excited about Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle, who's in that one before she got with the prince, you know? Yeah, before she started getting famous. So I kind of like her when she was doing that. Another TV show that I need to get back on, and I know Zen's gonna be like, why? I'm probably after we get off this, I'm going to start season 3 of American All American because I didn't even get there. So I need to finish All American.
Look, it's a great story. It's a great story.
It's just, but I know what you mean though. I know what you mean because
I stopped watching. That's with the little black kid that moved into the house with the people.
Yeah, it's pretty much like a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, but football type shit.
I started watching it. I just stopped. I don't know.
But the thing is, it's based on a true story. But did they say who the football player is based off of?
Oh God, he's like an executive producer of the show. I forgot the name.
I wonder what his name. I wonder who it is because I'm like, if this football player ain't famous, I'm like, why the fuck, like, bro, like. But I know what you mean, Zen, when he said he does all these fucking like speeches, bro. God, bro, like, god damn. Like, I actually had to think. I watched. There's a video on YouTube that says all the speeches that were in.
I'm telling you,
bro, that shit goes on for like 24 hours. Bro.
I'm telling you, he's always giving speeches, man. It's just like, yo, I don't know. I don't even know a 30-year-old that talks like that.
Spencer Paysinger.
Oh, yep, that's him.
He's not even a known player. He played for the Dolphins.
There you go. Tony, the Ball Mojito. What are you watching?
So I kind of paused on Invasion from the Secret Invasion, and other than that, I'm starting to watch some old stuff. So kind of like so my wife and me have been trying to watch kind of like history stuff. And one of the fun things that I've been told was like, hey, why not start watching like maybe it's different, like it's to kind of like digest history but a bit different. Is like expedition, what's it called? Let me look at it. It's Expedition. It's on Max. It's Expeditions Unknown, which is basically like it goes through like there's history like the Mayans, like Incas.
Nice.
It goes into like, but it's kind of like adding adventure. It's kind of like think about it like a real life Indiana Jones, and then it basically he's like going through like the topic of the show. Like let's say it's the Incas. Let's say it's the Nazis. Let's say like it's history, but with a flavor. Like and he goes on the adventure of trying to find out like, is this real? Can we solve it? And if he doesn't, like, I like it. It's something different, sort of. it's good. It's just a show. But
Well, Tony, I got
yeah.
something. I got a question for you then. Since you
Yeah.
and your wife started watching it, is there anything about the Mayans and Incas that Americans get wrong when explaining their story?
So the one thing that they do get wrong is like supposedly like from my understanding, like there are more. It seems like there's more details to say that nobody really knows why they disappeared. Like
Got it.
what?
Okay.
Because like people say no, it's because of the conquistadors or things like that, but evidence has shown that it's not technically that. So why did they just disappear? That's probably the mystery that it's kind of like saying no, it's because of the disease, but then there's something that comes out, a report or something says like no, it's not about that. And then that's kind of like the show. It's basically saying like something happened, let's investigate it. Let's see. It's kind of like the Mythbusters of
Right. They debunk stuff.
history, but
Nice.
it's not debunking, but going through the process of being like, oh, you have this theory, then let's look at it. And then it's like, but this guy has another theory. Let's look at that. And he kind of goes through it and then comes with a conclusion. But you can come with your own as well. Like it's very interesting. And there's a lot of loss. There's so much information that I haven't really. It's just for some reason I just start watching it and I just like blank out and just watch it. But it's pretty cool. And also for some weird reason, like the other day we were talking about like Armageddon. That's an old movie, and Independence Day. We were watching that for 4th of July. Like
Nice.
those two.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
So wait, Tony,
nice.
two things real quick.
Yeah.
Y'all saw that white guy that tried to climb up that Mayan pyramid, or he didn't try to. He did. Climbed all the way up the pyramid, and you know they say those things are sacred, and you're not supposed to climb up.
Yeah.
When he got back down, they whooped his ass, and he had to get security because.
Oh
And
shit.
then the second part is when you just said my wife and me, it's my wife and I, not me.
My wife and
There you
I
freaking
I
go,
appreciate
bro.
the
Shut up, King.
I appreciate the correction, King. Also, what wanted to say there's a fun fact about that. The Mayans, the ruins, the it's only been excavated only 5% of it. That's how
Oh
big it is.
snap!
So
That's like with Egypt too, like with
Yeah.
with like King Tut and all of them.
it's only like 5% of it too.
I've watched all of that. They got Tut though. They pulled him out, and the way his tomb looked, and he had all the gold. You know, they said that was actually not. So I could give you. Let me give you guys a quick history lesson on King
Here we
Tut.
go.
Oh boy.
Right? So he had a disease. He had clubfoot, like something was wrong with him. Because back then there was a lot of incest. So he did not live that long. That's why they call him the boy king, because he was only 13 years old when he took the throne, and he only lived 4 years. So after that, so he died when he was like 17. And the tomb that he was found in was not made for him. It was actually made for someone else. So they actually had to really quickly prepare, because I think it's only 24 or 48 hours that they have until they can wrap him up and put all his stuff on and put him in his I don't know what it's called, but whatever he's basically resting and he goes to the other world. Of course, they have all the boats and stuff that they put inside of his casket and the little things that they wrap up. Like they basically treat him, or pharaohs. They put a bunch of little, it looks like dolls, but they're made out of clay. They're basically going to be his servants for him going into the afterlife. So they have to make sure they put them. And they had to rush and do it. So a lot of the stuff that was found in his tomb was really not made for him. Wasn't his bed. It wasn't none of that stuff. Because he just died suddenly. Usually they have like years to prepare, and they'll do it and they'll make sure everything's correct. So yeah, that's one thing about him. I think they said it was originally made for Queen Nefertiti, but
Yeah. That's interesting, man. That's very
yeah,
interesting.
y'all go look up all them the Queen King Tut.
Bro,
There's a bunch of those guys out there.
There's a ton of it.
Yeah.
The other thing is I just wanted to add this last thing. What's a Tom Cruise movie that you that has to do with something like that. Do you guys remember it?
Do I remember
The Mummy?
Yeah.
The only one I remember is the one with him and Sandra Bullock on the bus.
No, so the
Oh no, that was
that's the-
Keanu Reeves. That was Keanu Reeves.
Yeah,
Oh
don't
my
disrespect
God.
This
Tom Cruise like
motherfucker,
that.
bro! I know
Don't
you did not.
disrespect Tom Cruise
Oh
like
my
that.
god!
You do not
Oh
disrespect
my
Tom Cruise like that.
Hey, this is recorded. God damn it!
I
What is
just
wrong
watched
with you?
John Wick 2 as well. I need to watch 3.
That's Keanu.
I know that's Keanu Reeves. I
Bro,
know that.
Keanu Reeves, you know Keanu Reeves would murder Tom Cruise
Okay,
in real
What
life.
movie was Tom Cruise in? What was
I
his
need
name?
to. Yeah, let's.
What was the movie that made him go crazy? That he was on Ellen jumping on the couches and shit.
No, that was Pussy that made him do that. That wasn't the movie.
What movie was out when that happened?
No, that was
My bad, Tony.
that
We
was
gotta wind
the
it down.
Katie Holmes show.
Oh, yeah. So y'all also like, another good actor that I like that did some good movies is Nicolas Cage. Gone in 60 Seconds, and then he had the National Treasure movies. Them shits made me want to go to New York and look up underneath that goddamn shit. But whatever. Go ahead.
Okay, I mean,
Go ahead.
Knowing that was all fake.
Go
you're
ahead,
funny,
Tony.
bro.
No, I mean, Zen, you said it. Like I forgot about that movie completely. Like completely forgot it.
National Treasure?
No,
The Mummy.
the Mummy. Like I thought it was like, oh, it's Brandon Fish, Brandon Fraser,
Zen.
and I'm like,
Zen.
no, this is Tom Cruise. He
Eh.
made this movie. And
Oh
I
hell
totally
no!
blanked
Oh
out.
hell no!
That's
Mm-mm.
the problem,
Hey,
too.
Zen, The Mummy. When I watched that movie, I said, "Why are they trying to fuck? Why are you fucking with Brandon Fraser's legacy, bro? Why?"
Oh no, he should not have made the movie.
Thank
But
you.
when I'm
Thank
thinking of
you.
all the stuff that you was talking about, I'm like, oh, the Mummy. But look, Tony, what did you want to add?
What do you mean add?
Well, did you want to add something?
Oh, he did the Mission Impossible movies too?
Yes. What? Look. Okay. So it's
King,
this
bro,
is a
I'm
perfect
disappointed.
segue.
I'm disappointed
look,
in you.
Okay.
Oh, he
so,
did Jack Reacher. That was my shit.
Doug. He did Jack
Bro,
Reacher.
I'm so disappointed in King tonight, bro.
Sky, Jerry Maguire. Show me the
Thank
money.
you. Show me the money. Come on,
Like
man.
Top Gun.
Neil Magnolias.
Top Gun. Top Gun.
Top Gun. Okay. So it's funny. All right. So here's the funny part.
Wait, he was in Gold Member?
I don't think.
I don't like you
think
right
so.
now, bro.
It's on his discography, so shit.
He was also in Tropic Thunder, by the way. But that's
Tropic
Yeah.
Thunder. He was.
All right, so what I'm watching, okay, so I just finished binge watching Succession. And it was a cool show. It was a cool show. Tony, did you finish the show?
3 episodes to like I'm 3 episodes away from finishing it completely.
Okay,
But-
so old man already died.
yeah, he already.
Okay, so my
I'm
thing
not
is-
watching Succession. Thank you for ruining it for me. You
Yes.
asshole.
Yeah, no problem. No, here's the thing. Once he dies, it's just like they dragged it out too many episodes. Like Logan
They deflated it.
They deflated it. Like Logan Roy was the show. Look, the best part of the show is every single time he told someone to go fuck off. Yeah, it's just like
or the what's it called, the mistress or
yes,
something.
yes,
Was-
yes. So
how much is it going to cost me so you can come back to me?
The Minority Report. Damn, he did that too.
Yes, and then but now,
Oh my
so
god, King,
I finished.
bro.
So I told you I've been trying to kill stuff off of my different watch list. So I got rid of Succession. And speaking of Tom Cruise, I'm actually watching, because of the new Mission Impossible movie coming out, I'm watching all of the Mission Impossible movies in order. So I just finished 1 and 2. When we finish recording, I'm probably going to start number 3. So I'm watching all of the Mission, because after 3, I didn't watch any. So like, but Tom, look, King, there was a period of time when Tom Cruise was the biggest action star, movie star. Like there was a period of time that if you went in the dictionary and looked up the term movie star, it would be a picture of Tom Cruise. Like he is like, yo, like you can't shit on him, man. You cannot shit on Tom Cruise.
I'm not a movie guy.
No one, I'll put it like this: no one can run better on camera better than Tom Cruise. That's
Here
like
we
his
fucking
thing.
go, bro. I knew you was gonna say that.
No one can run better on camera than Tom Cruise. That's like his big thing. Like you got to get one scene where he just fucking just sprints. No one runs on camera better than Tom Cruise. Like,
I'm not a movie guy, so it's all good.
he's never been a TV show guy.
I
But yeah,
mean, there's so many movies that he's done that's kind
so
of.
many movies.
I just looked at it. So he did what? How much is this? 3,
I mean,
8,
what
16,
about
24, 32, 46 movies.
bro? There was one.
Yo, you never watched Collateral? What was it? The movie Collateral Damage, with the one with Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, when Jamie Foxx is the taxi driver. Yeah.
You never watched?
Yeah.
Wait, you never watched Rain Man?
I haven't watched
Rain Man.
Oh God, that explains so
Shame on
much.
you.
You
Shame on
need some.
you.
Yeah,
Boy,
Rain Man. I know about
King,
it.
you need some milk, bro.
They
I
said
know
King, you
about
need
it.
some milk, bro.
That I ain't retarded. Goddamn it. Oh, no.
You need some milk, bro. Like, how the hell do you not know this about Tom Cruise?
Minority Report. I watched that movie.
Here we fucking go. That's the only thing you know. What the
War of Worlds.
I probably watched like the first Mission Impossible, but that 7 of them shits, I'm not gonna watch.
King, bro, King. There's other movies he made
Let me
besides
tell
that
you,
one.
I
But
can tell you how many of his movies I watched. Let me count
Even
them.
Edge of Tomorrow was pretty
So
dope.
look, I didn't watch any Top
Tony,
Gun.
amen, amen. I own that movie.
Stay away from that.
It
No,
was pretty
no Top
nice. It was
Guns.
a pretty good movie.
I watched
All right.
Jerry Maguire, so that's 1, and Mission Impossible 1, so those 2. So that's 2.
By the way,
I watched Goldmember.
Goldmember.
It says he's been in it. So
Tony, you know what? We're gonna have to dedicate like 30
And
minutes to the
Minority Report.
next episode of what King doesn't know about Tom Cruise.
I
Right.
watched
Risky
Tropic-
Business.
I watched
doesn't
Tropic
like movies.
Thunder. That's 5 movies. I watched
How
Jack
have you
Reacher.
watched?
That's
How
6
have
movies.
you watched Tropic Thunder but not
That's
watched
6.
Rain Man?
I watched
Risky
6 movies.
Business.
I watched 6 of his movies, man. That's enough. He got
Yeah.
fucking 40.
Yo,
That's
you need to
funny.
watch Risky Business, man. The
Yeah.
probably one of the most iconic scenes ever.
Why
When
y'all
he's in
keep on
the
trying to make me watch these shits because y'all think that they
Because you should.
I'm
But
not-
anyway, Zen, do you want me to wrap up because we kind of have to go?
wrap us up. I guess before follow us on throughout our platforms, on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and Threads. We are at Purple Gold Mines. Purple Gold Mines, and that is on YouTube, Twitter, Threads, and Instagram. And if you we have watch parties where we watch Laker games. We're gonna be watching all the Laker games throughout the season. We watch WNBA, WWE. We watch classic Laker games. Follow us on Playback. It is playback.tv/PGM Fan Cave. PGM Fan Cave. Tony, take us away, brother.
By the way, appreciate you guys. Thank you. Stay tuned. There's going to be more, and we're going to expand soon. So you may see us in different platforms too. So take care. Good night.
Peace.
Or good day. Or good morning, depending on when you lose. Anyway, later.